There we go. Check 1, 2, check. All right, I'll start over. So, welcome everyone out there watching in Evangel Country. We are live from Legion Field, where your Lightning are set to square off against the Banks Academy Jets in the Lightning's second 11-man game of the season, their third overall. Lightning are 2-0 so far on the season. Banks Academy is 0-1, having dropped their first game of the season last week. The Banks Academy Jets are also the defending runner-ups in AISA Region 2, and we expect a very difficult contest tonight as they are strong in multiple positions on the football field, especially at the skill positions. Lightning are led on offense by Kemp Swords, who is leading the team in both rushing and passing, of course, from the quarterback position. On defense, the Lightning are led by young sophomore Eli Black in tackles. And you can see them warming up down there on the field now. Again, we are live from Legion Field. The first time your Evangel Lightning have stepped foot in the old Gray Lady Stadium. See if I can get you a shot of the skyline here. There's downtown Birmingham. They removed the east end zone upper stand several years ago, so we have a nice view over the top of the stadium out across Birmingham. I'll pan over here and you can see Vulcan at the top of Red Mountain. There's the Steel City of the South mascot, the Vulcan on top Red Mountain. So very cool view and venue for tonight's game. Your broadcast team tonight, Penn Bullock's going to be manning the primary camera, which you'll see most of the action on. I'll handle the duties on the secondary camera, maybe get some skyline shots as the night goes on. Assistant producer operating the streaming software and scoreboard will be Kirk Stallings, and Ryan Staniscavage will provide color commentary. I'm Scott Stafford. I'll be your producer and play-by-play announcer for this evening. So again, we are about 25 minutes away from kickoff. So that should give us enough time to get the Coach Smith show in. We've got Coach Smith on the show, of course, and two seniors, Will Welch and Nick Cloud. So we will give you that right now. All right, well, let's go. Well, here we are again with ECS Athletics Director and Head Football Coach Tim Smith. Coach Smith, congratulations on team's first 11-man victory in a couple of years over the Abbeville Christian Generals last week. Tell us what you learned about the team in our return to 11-man football.
Yeah, we learned that it was I think we enjoyed it more than we thought we would. I think some of the kids really did. I think some of them were nervous about playing it, and I think that showed with the penalties and the turnovers that we had. But most of all, I don't know that we learned it. I think we always know it here. Our kids are going to play. They're going to play. They're going to compete. They're not going to back down. I mean, why should we?
Right.
You know, we've played in the past. We've played Bessemer. We played them all. We've never backed away from anybody, and that was a good challenge last week. But I promise you, tonight's is going to be a little bit bigger.
Absolutely.
So we expect our kids to go compete. Win or lose, I think they'll play as hard as they can and give us everything they got.
Yeah, and I noticed the guys did compete a lot. I noticed we tried a lot of guys on the offensive line. I know that was a question mark going into the season, especially in 8-man football, but you got to add 2 more for 11-man. So do you think you found your starting 5 for this week?
Well, we found our starting 5 for this week. I don't know if it'll be the same 5 next week. No, we're starting to figure some things out. We got one that's not playing this week that's hurt. Joseph Grantham's hurt. He's got a grade 2 sprain in his AC joint, so he's out. So we've moved Ethan back to the line this week.
Ethan Stallings.
So you'll see Eli Black. He'll line up at tight end this week when we go to that formation, which we'll be in it a little bit more this week than we were last week.
Eli Black. What does he weigh now? About 165 pounds?
100 and nothing, and will strike you with every ounce he's got.
He's a tough kid, that's for sure.
He might weigh 165. You think so? What?
Oh, no. He probably 150.
150?
Mm-hmm.
150 tight end. Wow, that should be interesting.
He's the toughest one.
He is tough, though. He is tough.
And our opponent tonight, the Banks Academy Jets, they've got some athletes, don't they?
They do. You know, they have a great tradition, and then their school went away, and they opened it back up as an academy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how many years ago. It's been pretty recent.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, they got some athletes running around. The quarterback's really good. He can spin it.
Mm-hmm.
Big, tall kid. Weighs about 210. Runs the ball pretty well. Got a quick running back. Got a really good wide receiver.
Mm-hmm. Number one.
Yeah, number one. We're thankful that number 6 from last year graduated. He was really good. We looked at some of their films from last year as well, just to try to see some different things that they did. But you know, they are who they are. They're going to spread it. It's an air raid. They're going to try to throw it a lot. On defense, they're going to be in that 4-3, and they're going to send a linebacker about every play. You know, they're coming.
Yep, I noticed that. Watched a little of the game film myself this week. So what is the key to slowing down? And it's not just number 1, it's number 21, I believe, is also pretty good looking receiver too. What's the key to stopping their air attack this week?
Yeah, well, we really worked on it. Coach Clay's worked on it a lot. Being where we're supposed to be. You know, we can't get caught. They do a good job of trying to run you off. They'll go 2 by 2. They'll get in trips, and all they're doing is trying to run somebody off and hit a window. And they do a really good job of that, and we've worked it. I think we spent 45 minutes yesterday on being where you're supposed to be.
Yeah.
Don't get caught chasing somebody. Be where you're supposed to be. If we do that and we make him throw it over the top of us, we got a better chance. But if we chase him and give him that open window, he'll find it.
Well, you alluded to a little bit some shuffling on the offensive line. What are the keys to moving the ball on this defense of the Jets tonight?
We got to cut down on the penalties. We had way too many offsides, holding, blocking the back. We've talked about it all week. We've worked on it all week. And we told them we don't need to cut them in half. We need to cut them in half and half. We can't keep shooting ourselves in the foot. We should have scored 2 or 3 more times last week, and we hurt ourselves with dumb penalties. You know, if the ball goes by, you quit blocking.
Right.
And quit shoving in the back. And the offsides, that one's tough.
Yeah.
I get a little aggravated with those. Get a little aggravated at practice.
It's real bad at practice.
This week at practice, we have not allowed Kemp to call the same cadence twice in a row. He's had to change it. I'm not sure it's helped.
That makes sense.
But we worked on it.
Yeah, makes a lot of sense. Well, if you cut down on the penalties and everything, maybe we won't have to punt as much. But if we do, this guy over here is doing a pretty good job this year to my left, Will Welch.
He does. Will does a good job. He is absolutely the worst warm-up punter I've ever had. I thought he was going to kill somebody in the stands last week. He kept kicking over. I'm like, what are you doing? And every time I'd look over, there's a ball going in the bleachers at Larry Simmons Stadium, which is 30 yards from where he was kicking. But, yeah, he has. He's done a good job with it. And, you know, we work it, though. We work it 2 or 3 days a week. We do special team groups 2 or 3 times a week to try to – I've always been a big believer in the special teams in the high school level that if you can beat them, you know, last week we faked a punt. We onside kicked and got it. We should have got 2. We were real close. And so we work it.
That surprises me how well we pull off some of these special teams, just the execution all around, not just the trick plays, but, you know, little things like staying in your lanes on kickoff and, you know, punt coverage and everything. But so talk a little bit about how much you're able to cover practicing basically 3.5 days a week. You know, what does that effort look like to get ready each week on special teams?
Yeah, you just got to be organized. You know, we go out and we usually stretch, and then we'll go to special team groups, make sure their legs are warmed up, make sure the snappers are ready to go, and then, you know, we work it for I mean, to be honest, we probably don't work at a total of 40 minutes a week, but we try to be perfect in what we do.
Right.
The fakes and the stuff that we do, we work them every day. We might have a new one tonight.
All right.
You never know. I don't like to punt. I do not like to punt. But, you know, there's times that we have to. But if we can come up with something, we're going to. And what about, golly, you're going to have to cut this because I've lost his name. Nick Sanders.
Oh, yeah. Nick Sanders, 4 for 4 on PATs last week. That came out of nowhere.
Well, we put it in Thursday.
Well, that's why.
And he told me, I walked up to the stadium, and he was kicking field goals. And I said, do it again. And he did. And I said, do it again. And so we gave him the tee. Well, before the game, he asked me, he said, Coach, do I have to use that tee? And I said, no, you don't have to. It's not a rule. Why? He said, I kick better without it. So he's kicking off the turf. Wow.
Just like in college.
And this week, because we put a little more emphasis on it, he's got better. He's kicking some field goals. So I wouldn't be afraid to line up and try a 30 to 35-yard field goal with him tonight if we had to.
That'd be interesting. And let's see, you had, was it Nick holding or was it?
No, Eli.
Eli was holding.
Yeah, Eli holds
number 9, not number 10. And Reed Castleberry was snapping. So, you know, for folks that don't know, I mean, to put that in on Thursday and have 4 executed, you know, successfully. Well, yeah, I wasn't going to say perfectly, but, you know, they were all successful. That's what counts.
God,
you know,
they're perfect if they go.
Yeah. So, anyway, I think that's all the questions that I have. Anything else you want to say about the game tonight? The atmosphere, maybe?
Yeah, you know, Legion Field still has a capacity of 71,000. I hope some of y'all come. We figured to have about 100, 150, and they'll have about 20. Yeah. It's a big stadium. But I am so thankful that Coach Watson and Banks invited us to Legion Field to play. I've been telling the kids all week about some of the traditions. You know, I sat through a lot of Auburn, Alabama football games there. Most of them bad on my side. I was there when Bo went over the top. Nice. But to be able to stand on the sidelines where some of the greatest have played and coached means a lot to me. I've tried to tell them, you know, to me, Legion Field is like Rickwood Field in Birmingham in baseball. Yeah. And to be able to do both of those in my career means a lot to me. So I'm thankful we're getting to go up there and play.
That's pretty awesome. A lot of tradition in that stadium. We'll be playing in tonight for sure. Well, I think I'll turn my attention to Mr. Cloud now.
Sounds
Nick,
good.
you doing all right?
Yes, sir. How are you doing?
Doing well. You feel like you're ready and the team's ready for the game tonight?
We're as ready as we can be. The coaches try to prepare us, and they've done well.
Good job. Well, as most folks watching know, your nickname is Wildcat.
That's right.
Nick Cloud, the Wildcat.
Yes, sir.
So tell us how you got that nickname.
You know, I got here in 9th grade, and I showed up to practice the first day, and I tried to get pads on. They wouldn't let me do that. Came to practice the next day, and
wait. They wouldn't let you get pads on.
I just came to meet this guy right here, Coach Smith.
He wanted pads the day he met me.
Oh, right. I got you.
I said, no, we're gonna let you run around a little bit.
And they put me out there on scout team at defensive end, and I went up and I tried to hit Eli Whitfield, who was the quarterback at the time, my freshman year. And
not a good thing.
Ever since then, they called me Wildcat.
Yeah, don't hit the quarterback.
That's
now.
right. Coach Hagan was not happy.
Yeah. So that's how you got the nickname Wildcat.
Because he was wild.
Yeah.
I mean, he acted wild.
He does. I mean,
got a motor.
That's what I was gonna say. He's calmed down a lot since last year.
I still got a motor though.
Yeah, you definitely got a motor.
He's got a motor. And yes, we were calling it. Look, I had to change his nickname because we started calling him Nut at first, like he was crazy, running around. I like, look at that crazy nut.
Well, there's already a nut.
Yeah. So we had to change it, and somehow when he went after Eli that day, I said, he's like a wild man, and I just called him Wildcat.
That's right.
Yeah.
And it stuck.
It stuck.
Well, I know you're a fan favorite out there on the gridiron, so just talk a little bit. This is your senior year, obviously. We only have seniors on the Coach Smith show.
Yes, sir.
So you've played mostly offensive line the last couple of years, right?
Yes, sir.
But did you play running back on JV some?
Not much. They didn't trust me enough for that.
Okay. John Parker's a smart man.
That's right.
Yeah. So talk about that transition. Obviously we lost Caleb Austin from last year.
That's right.
Hunter
Atkins went down early with an injury.
Mm-hmm.
And so, obviously that was a big, void that needed to be filled on the offense. How did that take shape?
Well, this offseason I worked really hard to drop some pounds.
Mm-hmm.
And Coach Smith thinks I dropped a bit too many.
Okay.
He didn't want to be a lineman.
I did
so
not want to be a lineman this year. And I showed up to spring training, and all the coaches thought I got a little bit quicker. Excuse me.
Yeah.
And they
Quackier or quicker?
Quicker. And they just decided that I should play running back this year.
Yeah.
And then Eli battled it out a little bit for the spot, and I ended up getting it.
That's pretty good. Eli's a pretty good athlete.
Mm-hmm.
So you've been in the program a long time. When did you start playing JV?
It was my 9th grade year. I moved here.
It was your 9th grade. That's
yes,
right.
Sir.
So what would you say is your most special memory or moment about this place?
To be honest, it might be winning the JV championship that year.
Okay.
With Coach Parker.
That's
John
right.
Parker. That was
10-0.
10-0. That was the best JV team we've ever had here.
That was awesome.
And I'll stick by that.
In your opinion.
No, it was. It definitely was.
Yeah, that was a lot of
It'll
fun.
be the only ACSC state champion JV team.
That's
so
right.
We quit doing it the next year.
That's
Yep.
right.
That's
No,
right.
We did it 1 year.
You guys are legends.
Oh, God.
So well, I got another question.
Yes, sir.
I know. I was going to come back to you because it kind of went away from me, but I'll go ahead and ask you. Tell us one thing that fans don't know about Wildcat off the field. What do you like to do, or any hobbies or interests?
I'm a big basketball player.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm on the basketball team as well, and Coach Smith doesn't like it because I can see from his face that's what he's thinking, because during the season I'll try to practice basketball.
Mm-hmm.
And the past few years, he's been real strict about not playing during the season.
Doesn't want you to get hurt.
Mm-hmm, exactly. And, this year he's been a little bit more lenient about it.
Right.
I have not said one word.
Not one word to me about it, and I'm very thankful for that.
If he goes down, he goes down, right?
Let's not talk about that.
We're not going to talk about it, Coach.
Look, if he goes down, we will miss him on offense, but I can put Eli back there.
Yeah.
But if
Defense?
he goes down, he's got to deal with Coach Clay.
Yeah, defense,
About to get in trouble.
we don't need any
We're thin.
any losses on defense for sure. Well, Will, I'm going to turn my attention to you now. So similar question for you. I asked Nick, what has made Evangela a special place for you?
Our brotherhood, that we pretty much do everything together when on the field or off the field. When after games, we'll go and eat or whatever.
Yeah.
We'll just do whatever together.
Yep, y'all do have a strong brotherhood here. That's one of the amazing things about Evangel. I love to see year in and year out. Talk a little bit about, you being a senior, maybe what your leadership role looks like this year. I know you've always been a good athlete, but do you feel like you've had to maybe step into more of a vocal leadership role this year instead of just leading by example?
Definitely. Last year we lost the whole defense.
Mm-hmm.
The whole defense. And we've had to step up. I've had to step up and play a lot of positions.
Yeah, no doubt. And so let's talk about that fake punt a little bit from last week. I think is that the second one? Did we run one
This
in the
year?
first game? Yeah, we ran
Same
one in the first game too. So same play. So you're 2 for 2 now. You got a better QBR than Kemp.
He really does.
Crazy.
Yeah. So just talk about, do you like throwing the pass, or would you rather be receiving it, or?
I love throwing the pass. It doesn't really
Yeah.
matter. Whatever gets the first down.
Okay. So
No, he wants to throw it.
he wants to throw it.
100%.
Absolutely.
Well, when you're not throwing it on a fake punt, you do that rugby style kick. How did you? Is that something you kind of taught yourself, or did Coach Smith talk you into doing it that way?
Coach Smith definitely taught me how to do it. But
okay.
I'm supposed to, when we do that, I'm supposed to read it and see if I can get the first down. But
Yep. You're also leading the team in receiving yards and maybe receptions too. I'd have to go back and look. Talk a little bit about your relationship with Kemp and what you guys do to prepare week in and week out to help you have success.
We have a very strong relationship. We watch film together. We go to Barry Simmons pretty much anywhere, and we'll throw routes or whatever.
Do a little
Yes, sir.
out of practice work there. You think you'll throw a pass tonight?
It calls for it.
So, last question for you. Who is your favorite coach, and why is it Coach Welch?
Built by Welch. Here we go.
Oh, that's fun.
No, you can answer that any way you want
I
to.
guess he really could say that he is built by Welch.
Yeah, he is. They spend a lot of time in the gym here, that's for sure.
That's right.
My favorite coach is definitely Coach Caleb.
Coach Caleb.
Very fun, very funny, very funny to play around.
Caleb
Oh,
Austin,
man.
a graduate from last year's class that's helping out this year with the offense. So what do you like about Coach Austin?
Very
don't- he
fun,
don't
very
holler
fun
at
to
you.
play around.
Yeah.
He does not holler at me.
Doesn't holler at you.
I just got a text from my dad. I don't know what it says, but I'm sure it's not happy.
Yep, you answered the question wrong. Well, guys, it's been a lot of fun. What are you looking forward to playing on Legion Field tonight? I mean, talk a little bit about, before we wrap up, what you think that experience is going to be like. And, Nick, you can answer this as well.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I can't wait. It's a whole different experience, especially I'm trying to look to go to the next level. So it's a whole new learning experience to be prepared.
That's right. Nick, you got any thoughts?
My family, they're big Alabama fans.
Okay, that's right.
Roll Tide.
Easy now.
Roll Tide.
Sitting awful
Roll
close to
Tide.
Coach Smith to be saying that.
That's right. So I'm just really excited to, play where the greats have played.
Yeah.
There have been some that played that.
That's right. So, well, guys, we wish you much success tonight, as always, and hopefully we can pull out a victory against a very tough Banks Academy Jets team tonight.
That's right.
And we'll meet again next week for the Coach Smith Show. Until then, we're out. Strike lightning.
Strike line.
War Eagle.
Fremont Avenue.
I got you.
And downtown Birmingham, it's probably the most beautiful view of the city, and will undoubtedly get even better as night falls and the downtown lights come on.
Yep. So the lights are on here at Legion Field. There's the Birmingham skyline Ryan was referring to. So, Ryan, while we got a few minutes, Lightning are looking to go 3-0 on the season. What do you think the keys for making that happen are tonight?
Well, it certainly is a tall task.
Yeah.
I think this Banks Academy Jets team, I think they were formed in honor of the old high school, and I think they've picked up right where they left off.
Yeah.
This is probably the best team that Evangel has faced since we've been involved with Evangel, if not undoubtedly in the history of the program.
That's right.
So the keys are going to be playing clean football. We haven't really done that this year, especially against Abbeville Christian. this past week was probably one of the least disciplined games Evangel has played in some time.
Right.
So we're definitely going to have to play a clean football game. We're going to have to make mistakes happen on the Banks side when they have the ball, and we're going to have to take advantage of those mistakes.
Yeah.
The task is tall. I expect this Evangel team to show up, and I expect this Evangel team to at least let Banks know that they're here. So I'm definitely looking forward to it.
Absolutely. So captains have made their way to midfield. This is where I probably need to get my binoculars out, unless you can see. We got it right here.
Let's see.
Number 4, Broderick Lane. Number 7, Darian Malden. Number 11, Jarrell Perry. And number 1, Desmond Watson, are your Banks Academy captains as the coin is tossed into the air by the head referee. Looks like number 51, Ethan Stallings, who's playing tackle tonight for the Lightning. Number 24, Braden Reeves. Lightning won the toss and deferred, and I think that's number 30, Ari Harris. So the Lightning won the toss and deferred. They will defend the south end zone and be kicking to Banks Academy, going right to left on your screen. So game 3 about to get underway from historic Legion Field in Birmingham, Alabama.
I hope our boys really appreciate being able to play here. You know, we were talking earlier, this is probably the most storied football stadium in all of college football history.
Yeah, no doubt.
And the talent that has walked through these tunnels and around down the sidelines. I mean, you could sit here all night and you couldn't list all the greats that have walked through this stadium. So
That's right.
I think it means more to people of our generation and older.
Yeah.
Especially since this isn't a collegiate home anymore.
Well, they still play the Magic City Classic. So
yeah, but I'm hopeful.
Well, I think they do. They haven't moved that to protective.
They're moving it to protective.
Are they? Okay.
Yeah. But I hope these boys. I know Coach Smith mentioned in his show that he was talking to him about it. So
yep.
Hopefully they realize that.
And here come the Lightning. So the kickoff team makes their way to the field. Actually, the whole team's going to go across the way. This is going to be neat. We're going to be able to see our sideline tonight as we are set up on the west side of the stadium. And they come out. They come out in the opposite corners of the end zones and have to run across the field to their own sidelines.
If I'm not mistaken, there's a story, an Alabama story about home and away, and home not being on the press box side in the old days, and because of the way TV and Coach Bryant wanted it, and so I'm guessing they're coming. You know, the locker rooms are backwards
on purpose.
Yeah.
What an awesome, awesome venue for these kids to play on tonight.
Unbelievable. Like you got to play here. I guess the greatest stadium, my home stadium, was Memorial in Troy, but I got to play in Crampton Bowl once. Other than that, I think Crampton was your home field, and you got to come up here for a state championship, and we never won anything. So.
Yeah, I got lucky to be a part of Coach Spence McCracken's Lead Generals program back in its heyday. So, enough talking. We are ready for the 2024 Evangel Lightning to play their first game on Legion Field in the history of the program. As Christopher Staniscavage son of your color commentary specialist, Ryan Staniscavage, is kicking it off. It's a short kick, angling to the left side. Fielded around the 30-yard line. And down the right sideline he goes. One man to beat. Eli Black giving chase.
Don't think it's going to happen.
Touchdown as he kicked it to one of the main weapons for the Banks Academy Jets. That's number 21, Jaden Stevens.
Well, and after watching some film on these guys, I don't know that there is not a weapon. They all seem to be very fast, and I think they just proved it.
Yeah, little breakdown. It looked like they had good coverage, but he made the first man miss, who was also the contained man, got back inside. And we actually have replay tonight, but I think it's probably too late to try to run that back.
Well, it looks like, I mean, we're playing on 100-yard fields. It's very different than what we're used to, and lanes become much bigger.
That's true.
And I think there's some discipline issues in holding lanes. But it didn't have very far to go either with such a short kickoff.
The extra point is good. So the Lightning are down 7-0, 8 seconds into the game. And we found ourselves down early in the first game of the year up in Gatlinburg. So hopefully that's a wake-up call with similar results as we had in Gatlinburg.
You know, and maybe playing here is creating an issue early on for Evangel that they'll correct like they did in Gatlinburg. It looked like in Gatlinburg they came out a little nervous, had some butterflies, and then once they took the punch in the mouth, they were able to dust themselves off, and they reeled off quite a few touchdowns before halftime.
So the kick return team comes on for the Lightning. Looks like number 13 for the Banks Academy Jets is going to handle the kicking duties. That's Adonis Holly. Short sort of squib kick. Christopher Staniscavage has it, angles to the right sideline. Small gain on the return. Lightning have good field position.
Looks like Banks is going to pull out all the stops too.
Yep, trying to get a onside kick or recovery early.
And they can kick. I watched them in pregame. They've got a pretty good kicker, so I don't think getting the distance is a problem for them.
Yeah. Looks like the Jets are going to come out in a four-man front. 4-3 look. Lightning come out tight end and H-back to the left side. Two wide receivers right.
They're coming.
A whistle is blown. I don't see a flag. Oh, they got a equipment issue, I guess. Wait a minute. Okay, yeah.
Well, now they got 12 on the field. Oh, they caught it.
So I guess there was one of their players had an equipment issue and had to come off. It looks kind of like the Jets are in nickel here. So the Lightning have 5 receivers. Quick slant to the left side, underthrown. Eli Black can't scoop it off the turf. It's second down.
It wasn't the best of throws for sure, but we're going to have to make plays and rely on our skill players outside of Kemp to keep moving the ball and keep the ball in front of the chains.
Simon Stafford comes in. Ben Davis checks out. Okay, Joyner in motion. Swords caught in the backfield, and he's dropped for a 5-yard loss.
Yeah, they were coming in on a blitz right there from one of the linebackers, and the outside linebacker had contained, and he stayed disciplined and was just waiting for Kemp to run right into his arms. That's a very fast defense.
So 3rd and long coming up for the Lightning from their own 35-yard line. Slow start here tonight.
Which lately has been an Evangel MO.
Yeah.
We just got to make sure we don't get too far behind before we turn it on.
4 receivers again, empty backfield. Swords in the shotgun. Looking to his left with a bunch of receivers over there. Again, he's in trouble, and again he goes down. So the offensive line not able to give Swords enough time. There was a bunch receiver set on that right side, and I didn't see a receiver run free from the formation, so I'm not really sure if that was a miscommunication or what was going on there, but it's 4th and McAdory.
I wouldn't be shocked right here to see Banks come after it. They're going to try to put as much pressure on Evangel as they can, and they're going to come after this. Well, I was wrong.
There's the rugby-style kick. It's a short kick this time, but a nice bounce for Evangel.
Great kick.
Down inside the 35-yard line, around the 33, and that's where Banks Academy will go to work. I think what I've seen so far, Ryan, is there's a bit of a speed difference.
Very much so. This is a fast Banks team, and it's the entire team.
Yeah.
Even their D-line gets after the ball, and they're coming off the ball really fast. And I think we're about to get a taste of what their receivers can do here. Hopefully we can keep up with them and keep them in front of us. And if they get over the top on us, that it's a bad pass.
Yeah.
So we'll see what they do here.
4-man rush for the Lightning as the Jets are in spread formation. Swing pass to the right is tipped and then caught by the quarterback. My goodness, how fortunate. And then we do some poor tackling, and he gets a first down.
Great read on the defense. Great read. But, man, talk about unfortunate luck right there. Let's see who that was.
I think it was Reed Castleberry.
Yep, Reed Castleberry sure was out of the defensive end position.
So 1st and 10 at the 44 for Banks. Lightning with a 4-3 look. 4 defensive backs. Handoff, left side. Positive yardage as Eli Black and Nick Cloud make the tackle for about a 3-yard gain. It is going to be tough to give you player names for the Jets. That light blue on the red is kind of hard to see from up here.
Yeah, it's a little easier to see on the instant replay, but you can't see Evangel's numbers on the instant replay. So.
Shotgun formation, 4 wide receivers again. Bit of a pistol look here. Now the back offsets the quarterback. Swing pass to the right. Evangel with good coverage and a loss on the play.
Great defense.
Sorry, no gain.
Great defense. And like a lot of times, Evangel relies on their defense to get their momentum going.
Yeah.
They do a great job, our defensive unit, of kind of waking everybody up and realizing, hey, we can do this.
Yeah, if you watch their film from last week, their loss to Flint River out of Georgia, I believe, they held with that score did not reflect what that game looked like. Yeah. It was very tight. Pass across the middle, Eli Black there. He doesn't bring the man down, lets him go free, and he gets another first down for Banks.
Yeah, it was a great read by Eli, wrap up by Eli. He just decided he was going to throw him down, and you know, that's just really youth right there with Eli being a sophomore. He's just got to realize on that one, you got to hold on until the cavalry comes and get that guy to the ground, because that's a big first down for Banks, and it would have been a huge stop for Evangel.
Yeah, it would have brought up 4th and long. Instead, it's 1st and 10 from the Lightning 45. Tight end on the left side of the formation. He's covered up, so he's ineligible. Handoff to the left side, hitting the backfield. Again, the man gets free, but not for more than a couple of yards as the Lightning swarm him under.
Another great read by Eli. He was able to to jump that play and get behind the line really quick. He wasn't able to wrap up, but he was able to slow the back down long enough for the rest of the Lightning to get there to help out. Huge stop, but only a 2-yard gain.
So 2nd and 8 upcoming for the Jets. Two receivers stacked to the top of the formation. Another tight end cover up. This time I think we're going to have a delay of game. It's going to be 2nd and 13 for the Jets. Took a little bit too long getting into the formation.
And unlike at home or in most places we play, there are play clocks in each end zone, as well as the back umpire holding his arm up at 10 seconds, which is customary.
Looking right side. Hitch is made. Good tackling there, that time by Will Welch with an assist from Simon Stafford.
It's very good tackling there, and like we said earlier, that's what it's going to take. It's going to take wrapping up and just waiting for the rest of the defense to get there. The gang tackling is going to be key for Evangel.
So that's going to be a officials timeout, first time out of the game. We'll take a break and be right back. You're watching Lightning Football on the ECS Athletics YouTube channel. Located in Birmingham, Alabama, Pryor Construction, Inc. provides general contracting services to its clients. For more information, visit their website at pryorconstruction.com. Are you wanting to buy or sell recreational land or a farm? Call William O'Neill with Base Camp Country Real Estate at 205-470-7812 or email william.o'neill@basecampcountry.com. Base Camp Country Real Estate. It's more than dirt, it's a lifestyle. Located in Birmingham, Alabama, Pryor Construction, Inc. provides So we are still in a timeout here. It's a rather long officials timeout.
Maybe they needed some more.
Yeah.
They
couldn't hear you.
I said maybe they needed some water.
Yeah. It is warm, that's for sure. It was still heat index of 100 degrees when we came into the stadium, about a little after 5 o'clock earlier today. Takes a little while for that turf to cool off. So I don't know what's going on. Did we call timeout? Maybe we did.
It doesn't look like it. The scorekeeper hasn't signified that. Some kind of conference. Maybe their head refs tell them to watch for something, or they're. Yeah.
Yeah. The official scoreboard is still showing 3 timeouts left, so. Just a really long official timeout that time, I guess. So here we go. 3rd and 5 coming up for the Jets. Imagine the way their offense has been running. This might be 4-down territory since they're on the Lightning side of the field. Balanced formation with 4 wide receivers. And a wide open hole for the quarterback to run up the middle of the field. There he goes to the sideline, inside the 10, pushed out of bounds by Ben Davis. 1st and goal, Banks.
I don't think that was the play design, but a hole opened up on the rush. I did think that there was a hold down here that we didn't get called somewhere around the 15. But this is where we are, so this is where we got to button up and try to hold them here.
So 1st and goal from the 5 for the Jets. Little wing look here. And a penalty flag is thrown. Let's see what the call is going to be.
Looks like it's a false start. I thought we might have jumped off sides, but they called a false start, so I guess we were drawn.
Indeed. Illegal procedure by the Jets. It's going to be 1st and goal from the 6 now. I'm sorry, from the 11. I guess the ball was on the 6 before the penalty, not the 5. So there you saw the athleticism from the quarterback, number 11. He's a big guy too. Listed on the roster as 6 foot, 215 pounds. Handoff. Runs over a Lightning defender inside the 10-yard line. Got most of the penalty yardage back. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
Banks running back is just running behind blockers right along the right side on his big tackle and tight end there. And I think he's looking to set a tone like, hey, I'm just going to run straight over somebody. But we did a good job of hanging tight there.
Wing look again, and another flag is thrown on the left side of the formation. This time I think we're going to have another false start. Nope.
No flag.
They're waving it off. Line judge, the other side of the field, said, my bad. And now he's telling our coaches to get back. So 1st and goal from the 7. Sorry, 2nd and goal from the 7 for the Jets. Rolling right. Running again is the quarterback. He's hit inside the 5, down at the 3. Jarrell Perry on the carry.
This is a big 3rd down for the Lightning, and likely, given the game environment so far, it's 4-down territory for Banks. So this is a big stop for them if they can get it to line up a 4th and goal.
They actually mark it at the 4, so it's 3rd and goal from there. Still think it's 4-down territory. Number 2 in the pistol formation behind Perry. As Perry looks left, missed tackle into the end zone, incomplete. Heavy rush, I think that was number 54 for the Lightning, Wyatt Chandler.
Good coverage downfield. I thought that he was going to swing it out. I think if they would have swung it out, they'd had a chance of running it in, but a great coverage downfield and was able to collapse that pocket. It's a good job by the Lightning defense.
And let's see what the Jets do here. I think they're lining up for a field goal.
It looks that way.
So this would be a huge stand for the defense. I mean, even if they get the field goal to hold them to 3. Kick is up. Looks like it's good. So 10-0 with 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. We'll take a break and be right back. You're watching Lightning Football. A picture is worth 1,000 words. Let Victor James Photography capture all of your special moments this season and beyond to craft memories that will last a lifetime. Specializing in senior portraits, special events, and more. Schedule now and strike lightning.
That tackle down here on 3rd down.
Yeah.
That's a game changer.
Yeah, as we're back at Legion Field, there's been a few missed opportunities to finish plays by the Lightning here in the early going, and given the Banks Jets some second opportunities and third opportunities on drives, and the result is the Lightning are down 10-0. Coupled with the fact that we really haven't done much of anything on offense yet. Let's see if we can change that direction here as Will Welch is deep to receive. They kick it deep. Welch has to retreat inside his own 10.
It's a good wall set up right there. There you go, Will.
Nice return all the way out close to the 40-yard line. They mark him at the 38.
I can't see the number from here, but that Banks defender hit Will, and I think he's the one that paid the price. Will didn't.
Welch has to retreat inside his own 10.
Great return by Will.
And there's your instant replay. Well, not sure what happened there. Might have hit it too late or something. Yeah. Good job, Kirk. So 3:50 to go on the clock here in the first quarter. Lightning come out in the double wing, unbalanced to the right side. Little inside toss. The Jets are not fooled as, was that Nick Cloud? I couldn't see. Yes, it was. Nick Cloud was the recipient of a little shuffle pass there. Unbalanced to the right side.
He earned those
inside
yards,
toss.
too. I mean, he just kept moving those feet.
The Jets
he ran right
not
into
fooled.
the defensive lineman's arms, but he kept chopping those feet.
Yeah. Sorry, I was talking to Kirk. Should have muted my mic. Again, we're trying out some instant replay features here tonight. Four wide receivers, Cloud in the backfield. He gets the handoff. He's got running room. First down yardage, jukes the defender. Inside the 40, drug out at the 35. First down, Lightning. Now we got something going.
Now you can kind of feel the fire in the air for Evangel coming together.
Four wide receivers, Cloud in the backfield.
Team,
he gets the handoff. He's got
doing a good job of getting tough yards. Tough yards.
Yeah, I think we need to wait a little bit longer before we hit the instant replay maybe. It's supposed to be a 10-second buffer. I don't know why it's cutting off so fast. Are you letting it remux? Okay. Now the Lightning go 5 wide. That Jets defender is offsides.
Offsides, and they called it. There you go.
He was in the neutral zone. He doesn't like the call, but we could see that from 50 yards away. So it's going to be 1st and 5 from the 30. The other thing about the Jets' game with Flint River is they seem to wear down in the second half.
Mm-hmm.
So conditioning might be a factor here. If the Lightning have an advantage, we will find out. As Sword's first quarterback draw of the night, I believe. He gets a couple of yards. It's going to be 2nd and 3.
Great start to this drive.
Conditioning might
here
be
we are.
a factor here.
We had a tough run on first down.
If the Lightning have an advantage, we will find out.
Then we had a big run to get another first down, open up this first down with a penalty. And then here we are sitting at 2nd and short. this is exactly where we want to be.
Yeah.
You know, it keeps the playbook wide open, playing in front of the sticks.
Welch in motion, 5 wide receivers for the Lightning. Quick slant left side and almost intercepted as that route was jumped by number 18, I think that was, for the Jets.
Looks like they watched film on that play.
Welch in motion, 5 wide receivers for the Lightning is Caleb Amin, number 18 for the Jets.
It's a great defensive play. Really bad read on our part to not see that linebacker, safety.
Yeah, the ball is getting out just a little bit late, too. So 4 wides again. Welch in motion. Handoff, Nick Cloud. He's met at the line of scrimmage. That is number 57 or 52. I think that might be a.
Well, we just got our
4
first
wides
down.
again. Sportsmanlike.
Yep, I think so.
Welch in motion.
So
Handoff, Nick Cloud.
Keep the drive
He's
alive.
met at the line of scrimmage. 52, John McGee called for the unsportsmanlike. A little bit too much celebration there. So that's going to give the Lightning a first down.
Well, I certainly am glad we got the call. I'm not so sure that
Yeah.
I agree with it. He wasn't taunting, and, I mean, that was a big-time play. I think our guys just need to pay attention and see that was called.
If he had maybe gotten up and celebrated and then went back to his side, but he kept walking, our way, I don't know. I mean, I'm in favor of the guys having fun and enjoying themselves, but
we just need to make sure that our guys understand, look what was just called.
Hey, if it's called both ways, that's all that matters.
Don't do it.
So first down Lightning, thankful for the gift from the Banks Academy Jets. Ball spotted halfway between the 14 and 15-yard lines. Again, empty backfield. Welch in motion. Swords to throw, looking for the fade route to the left side. Kate Joyner's got it. Touchdown, Lightning. Oh, watch out. We just saw the Jets get a penalty flag for unsportsmanlike conduct, and Welch in motion. Joyner almost got us one right there. Throw, looking for the fade route to the left side. Kate Joyner.
We certainly don't need a penalty.
Let's see.
What an answer by Evangel. Huge answer, and it totally changes the landscape of this game. It also shows you how big the missed tackle was on the previous drive by Banks. Essentially, we have a tie ball game right now.
So Nick Sanders in for the point after try for the Lightning. He's 4 for 4 on the year. Eli Black to hold. Reed Castleberry with the snap. It's a little high, but it's down and no good. Missed wide right.
As we were talking earlier, it is a smaller window here on a collegiate field. So tough break for Nick and Evangel, and hope we get the next one.
Yeah, that's probably in on a high school regulation goal post. So 10-6, that was a good-looking drive. Aided by the unsportsmanlike penalty call from the Jets' interior defender. Night has fallen.
Look at the
here in Birmingham. View. Yeah, I'm trying to get a picture of it. It's
hard with the stadium lights.
The stadium lights are kind of messing that up a little bit.
To describe it, you can see the WBRC building and the Vulcan to our right, and then straight ahead the Regions building and ship building, all lit up. It's a sight to see. Got another equipment issue, it looks like. There we go. Banks gets situated. See what we do on this kickoff.
So number 4 and number 5 deep to receive for the Jets. It's an onside kick. They're not going to get to see it. It bounces over the first man's head. Did the Lightning get it? I don't think. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. No, I'm sorry,
no,
they didn't.
they didn't.
Pointing the wrong way.
It actually
4
looked like
and
we
number 5
slowed up,
deep to
waiting for the
receive for
first
the
guy to
Jets.
field it, and when it got past him, then we started running.
It's an onside kick.
Like
They're not going to
us
get to
go
see it. It
all
bounces
out
over
all
the
way.
first man's head.
We probably recover that. But hey, I think even Coach Smith is fine with Banks starting at the 41 right now.
Yeah. Kirk, at halftime, we'll try to adjust that replay buffer and see if we can't fix that issue. All right. 4 wides, pistol formation for the Jets. Handoff. Penalty flag is thrown. Let's see if the Lightning are offsides or if it's an illegal procedure.
Offsides. Oh, no.
All right. 4 wides, pistol formation.
Illegal procedure on the offense.
For the Jets.
Side judge initially.
Yeah, he put his hand on his hips. I mean,
so
he's the one who threw the flag, too.
Yeah. I think he's the one that's thrown all the flags.
I think he used to be a third base coach. He's like giving all the signals.
That's right. So far, we like him. So
the flags he's thrown have been in our favor so far. So 1st and 15 for the Jets. Looking right, swings it out that way.
Hold on. There you go.
There you go.
Good tackle.
Kemp Swords.
I don't mean to talk over you.
No, that's all right. That's the way you do it.
I got the homer in me, you know. And
looking right, swings it out that way.
Hold on. There.
That's a senior making a big open field tackle right there.
That's a quarterback that's tired of getting playing from behind.
Caleb Woods and Wyatt Chandler are your interior defensive linemen. Chandler, first one to get a hit on him, about 5 yards on 2nd down. It's going to bring up 3rd and 7. Caleb Woods and Wyatt Chandler are your interior defensive linemen.
A good spot for Evangel. We want
Chandler,
to keep
first one to
at 3rd and medium or longer, for sure. And you know, pre-snap penalties definitely help with that. But if they can pull up this stop,
yeah,
definitely going to see a punt.
I don't think they're going to get another playoff before the quarter expires, and they don't. So 1 quarter in the books here from Legion Field. Lightning down 10-6. We'll be right back after this message from our sponsors. You're watching Lightning Football. Visit Helena Hollow Entertainment Farm and Pumpkin Patch in Helena, Alabama for a day well spent. With everything from zip lines and 100-foot slides to live llamas and kangaroos, Helena Hollow has some form of fun for everyone in the family. Helena Hollow is open throughout the year for seasonal events including The Patch, Supper with Santa, Princess Brunch, Mother's Day Rodeo, and offers 3 event venues for birthday parties and other celebrations. Come see Helena Hollow, where the good times grow.
My favorite part about Media Club is broadcasting the games. We learn how to do the audio-video setup, and producing a broadcast is a lot of fun.
Got to make the graphics for social media posts and learn how to update the ECS Athletics website, and we love Mr. Scott's birthday cake.
Proudly serving Shelby and Jefferson counties, Better Lawn and Gardens is your trusted partner for top-tier lawn care, lawn treatments, landscaping, landscape lighting, and hardscaping. They have been enhancing Alabama property since 2011. Call today for a better lawn and strike lightning. With over 20 years of experience, Keystone Surfaces can make your natural stone dreams come true. They have accessible pricing, and the staff is always working to make sure their clients are 100% happy with the final product. They work with granite, marble, quartz, quartzite, onyx, and soapstone. If you're looking for exceptional quality for your next kitchen or bath project, give them a call today. And we're back from historic Legion Field in Birmingham, Alabama. Lightning trailing 10-6 as we get ready to start quarter number 2. My mic is too hot. Let me turn that down a little bit. Check, check, 1, 2, there we go.
Well,
another prolonged.
Everybody walks back to the sideline.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's a good point, Kirk. Kirk said it's like a TV timeout.
Was there a red hat somewhere around here?
We're not playing enough commercials.
Yeah.
So there you can see some of the fans and cheerleaders performing, or you could. My bad, Penn. I should have given you a heads up. Well, I thought the cheerleaders were performing. They're missing some golden opportunities here on the sideline with these extended timeouts to knock out some more cheers. So, a slow start again by the Lightning to open this one up. The Jets run back the opening kickoff for a touchdown. Later tack on a field goal before the Lightning finally strike with their first touchdown of the game, but miss the extra point. And here we are, 10-6.
Yes, ESPN the Ocho is back from commercial break.
Trips left, single receiver to the right, in trouble. There he goes.
That's
the Lightning rush breaks down, and big hit by Nick Cloud on the quarterback. I don't know if was that Nick or Kemp that trips left. Single
Kemp.
Receiver to the right, in trouble. There he goes.
It was
the
a
Lightning
good
rush breaks
by
down.
The Lightning, but what's happening is as the pocket collapsed, the middle is wide open.
Yeah.
They're going to have to start to get to where they don't cross that plane and keep this kid contained because he is quick.
Handoff right up the middle. There's a penalty flag thrown. This one's probably coming back.
I don't know if it'll be a hold or did we grab a face mask when you ran by? Quick.
And I think that's Ben Davis. Handoff right up the
middle.
The Lightning. There's a penalty flag thrown. This one's probably coming. I don't know if you can see on the delay what happened to Eli there.
I can't. Camera's not on it.
Well, I think it's coming. Just a little delay here. Eli's slow to get up, but he does get up. Maybe he just got his bell rung a little bit there. Hopefully he's okay.
Well, it was a block, and it looked like it was a clean block. But against a much bigger guy, kind of got pancaked there.
So Eli has to go out of play. I didn't see who came in for him. Eli's one of the middle linebackers in the defense.
I wasn't looking on the replay to see. It was a hold. What was the call? So that's a big penalty.
So I think Simon Stafford's going to move to inside linebacker. That's number 16 for the Lightning that came into the game, Paul Dixon.
There's a hold. I don't think that got called.
Around right in, down the sideline he goes. Ben Davis finally drags him down. First down inside the 20 for the Jets. For the Lightning that came into the game, Paul Dixon.
There's a hole.
Yeah, it looked like
I think that got called.
around
Lightning
right
defender
in, down
got
the
held,
sideline
but
he
there were
goes.
two
Ben
guys out
Davis
there that
finally
there.
had a shot on him.
It was on the guy blocking Kemp, wrapped him up pretty good. Looks like he got away with it.
So 1st and 10 from the 17 of the Lightning. Handoff, short gain. Careful, Ethan. So
Be a
1st
big
and
stop
10
here if we can
from
hold the Jets to a field goal and keep it a
17
one-score
of the
game.
Lightning.
Or better yet,
Handoff,
get a turnover. So
short gain.
see if we can tighten up. The good thing about the red zones, it shortens the field and kind of reduces the impact that Banks has with their speed.
I think somebody moved in the interior offensive line for the Jets. Yes. Yes, they did. So back them up 5 yards. I think it'll be 2nd and 11.
So far, Banks has caught the same disease we had last week. So,
Coach Smith talked about it in the opener. Who took a timeout there? Was that the Jets? I think they did. So we'll take it with them. You can go ahead and mark the timeout off of there.
Yep, that was the Jets.
All right, we'll be right back. You're watching Lightning Football. Team Massey Properties has 44 years of real estate knowledge and experience serving the real estate needs of Shelby, Jefferson, Chilton, and surrounding counties. Offering aggressive marketing strategies to position your property for the sale in an ever-changing real estate market. Commercial, residential, investment, land, and farm real estate services. Call or text Matt Massey for all of your real estate needs. Let's go Lightning! And we're back. 10-12 to play officially here in the second quarter. Second and 11 for the Jets. Little stemming going on by the defensive line. Breaking containment is the quarterback, and he's going to have a first down, 1st and goal for the Jets. Ethan Stallings with the rush, but he lost containment. Little stemming going on by the defensive line.
Play breakdowns, so it speaks
breaking
well
containment
of
is the quarterback.
Rush. It speaks well of
and he's going to have a
coverage, but we've got to figure out how to keep him inside the pocket.
Yeah, that's going to be something I'm sure Coach Smith addresses, or Coach Romano, with the defense at halftime. Bootleg, little RPO there, touchdown Jets, as there's a flag way late.
Looks like that
something
one's
I'm sure
come
Coach
back.
Smith addresses, or Coach Romano. That's a hold with the defense at halftime. Bootleg, little RPO there, touch.
It's going to put them back to the 10-yard line, I would assume, being that hold took place in the end zone. Well, they back him up to the 12. Or the 11? Or the 12? Looks like the side judge and the umpire are not. There we go.
A lot of movement going on pre-snap.
That's
wide
a hold.
receivers. Yeah, there's another one. They got it.
They did.
Yeah. Probably going to move them back again. I don't know. What do you think?
I mean, it puts them second down on the 15.
A lot of movement going on pre-snap.
I'm guessing it's
wide
a hold.
receiver. Yeah, there's another one. Or 24
they got
maybe.
You know, I think at this point, I'm sending them as far back as I can.
I think you're right, especially since it's probably 4-down territory. I don't know. They kicked a field goal last time they were close.
Yeah. It's like we.
So 2nd and goal from the 14, upcoming.
I'm surprised.
Yeah.
That was declined.
I'm surprised we have the referee's mic on the PA now.
I know, which is awesome.
It is awesome. We need to get that at Evangel. I'll get to work on it. Okay, 4 wide receivers. Quarterback rolls to his left. He's in trouble. Another missed tackle. Heaves it into the end zone. Over the Lightning defense. Touchdown Banks. No flags. Okay.
That's a
4
great
wide
play
receivers.
by that Banks receiver.
Quarterback rolls to his left. He's in trouble.
How in the world we didn't
Another
cover
missed tackle.
I'm
Heaves it into the end zone. Over the.
Sure, but again, another broken tackle in the backfield.
So another missed opportunity by the defense to get a sack or negative yardage play, and this one turns into a touchdown.
Just to bat down the ball.
Yeah. 3 Lightning defenders in the area. He threw it over the head of all of them. I mean, what an athletic play by Jarrell Perry.
I think he missed it.
He missed that one. Yeah. So it's 16-6. Just a 10-point deficit for the Lightning. But I would really love to see a nice long sustained drive here, and then the defense hold to close out the half. I mean, that would be a huge momentum going into the locker room.
Yeah, if we can go down in half and be down by 1 score, getting the ball second half, I mean, that would be a win, a first half win for Evangel. And for the record, for if anybody can hear the PA, we are Evangel Christian School, not Evangel Academy. That's the wrong school, right?
Right. So Evangel Christian Academy is in Montgomery, Alabama.
That's right.
And also a member of AISA. We're Evangel Christian School, and we are in ACSC. So, again, Will Welch is deep to receive. It's a little sugar huddle there, and the ball is kicked into the end zone. It's going to be a touchback, thankfully.
Yeah. Ball was moving a lot faster than Will could get to it, that's
Yeah.
for sure. I was kind of hoping it would go out of bounds. You never know with this turf.
So the Lightning will go to work. Do they put it on the 20 for a touchback?
No. That can't
It's
be.
got to be the 25.
25,
right?
yeah.
They're putting it on the 20. Okay, I guess that's still the high school rule. We're not used to this 11-man stuff.
Yeah. Or AISA rules.
Or touchbacks on kickoffs.
That's right.
4 wides for the Lightning. Cloud in the backfield. Joyner in motion. Handoff Cloud.
Nice run.
Runs through the first tackle, but he fumbles. And the Jets get it back.
Looks like Ben Davis is hurt.
Handoff Cloud.
On that nice recovery.
Runs through the first tackle, but he fumbles.
That's exactly what we didn't need to happen. Unfortunately, that's a result sometimes of fighting for extra yards.
So 1st and 10 for the Jets at the Lightning 22. And an opportunity to do some serious damage if they can go up by 3 scores here midway through the second quarter. So the Lightning take their first time out, try to regroup a little bit. We'll take a break and be right back. You're watching Lightning football. Raleigh's Place is a Christ-centered foster care ministry that exists to live the gospel by loving the fatherless. They serve children in surrounding counties as they provide and support foster homes, host a free summer camp, provide clothing and other resources, train foster parents, and equip teenage foster youth for life after care. Donate today at raleighsplace.org. Recognized by Best of Birmingham 2019 by Birmingham Magazine, Driscoll Gray is a full-service wealth management team. They specialize in retirement planning, wealth building strategies, and estate planning. Their firm has been serving clients for well over 25 years. Call them today at 205-383-4227 to get your free, no-obligation plan today. Securities and advisory services are offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA, SIPC. Stephen Davis and Squirrels Plumbing provides residential and commercial plumbing services. Give them a call today for a free estimate. And remember, they are nuts about plumbing. Located in the 1022 Tower right next to Shelby Baptist Hospital, Dermatologists of Birmingham has been serving all ages in the Shelby, Chilton, and Bibb counties area for almost 20 years. And we're back. 1st and 10 for the Jets after the Lightning turnover. Going for it all on first down. It's overthrown. The receiver never found it. You know, that's one thing that's, kind of scary is the Jets have done all their damage without much help from Desmond Watson, the senior 6'2", 165 wide receiver who is kind of a freakish athlete.
Yeah, on that play, he was just overthrown. I don't think he ever had a chance of getting there, but he certainly had the step on Paul.
Didn't mention it earlier, but Eli Black is back in the game, so I guess he's okay. That's good to see.
Well, he's superhuman, so he heals really fast.
Regenerates.
That's right. Awesome.
That time, a nice bit of defense by the two big guys in the middle, Caleb Woods and Wyatt Chandler.
I think Nick Cloud was in on that.
He's
tackle.
okay. That's good to see.
I think he's superhuman. I think he's heals really fast.
Regenerates.
That's right. Anything to
that time, a nice.
Here. You can get the ball back. I'm with him.
Amen. So a loss on the play. It brings up 3rd and 11. Huge opportunity if the Lightning can hold here. I don't think the Jets have punted this half. Fake the handoff. Delayed draw. Wyatt Chandler grabs a hold of the back of the jersey and slows him down. Ethan Stallings and Reed Castleberry come in there to clean it up.
That's exactly how we need
Fake the handoff. Delayed
hold
draw.
On to the ride. Don't let go.
Wyatt Chandler grabs a hold of the back.
To show up.
4th and 8. Let's see what the Jets decide to do. Kind of too long for a field goal and too close to punt, so I think they're going to go for it.
They do go for it here and not a quick kick, then I tell you, the play that scares me the most is the draw. So.
We have not defended that well so far this half. Lightning rush 4. Going to the end zone. Kemp Swords in coverage.
Great coverage.
No call.
Great coverage.
Incomplete pass.
He was on his receiver.
We have not defended
There's
that well so
some
far this
contact
half.
down there, but he was looking at the ball the whole way. He
Lightning
had his
rush
head
4.
the ball. Perfect
going
way
to the end
defend
zone.
the pass.
Kemp Swords in coverage.
So Lightning ball.
Turnover on downs. 1st and 10 Lightning going the other way at their own 20-yard line.
And we're back where we started. So, we didn't even lose yards on that turnover. So.
The Lightning turnover results in basically a confidence booster,
And that's what we need. We just got to have these confidence boosters. And we need our kids to step up and whenever somebody has a chance to make a play, to make it, however basic it is.
Tight end and H-back to the left side of the formation. Sweep to K. Joyner. He cuts it back up and gets some nice yardage on first down.
There's a great start to what you were talking about, a sustained drive. It's a great
tight
start.
end and H-back to the left side of the formation.
Bring up second and
Sweep
4
to K. Joyner. He cuts it back up and gets some nice yardage on. Stay ahead of the chains, guys.
You know, and our kids just can't look at 4, 5, 6 yard gains as failures. They got to look at that as success and keep it going and moving, and that's the goal.
Yep. So same formation for the Lightning. Welch in motion this time. He gets the sweep. And the Lightning are close to a first down. It's going to be 3rd and short for the Lightning. Welch in motion this time. He gets the sweep. And the Lightning are close to it from their own 29-yard line.
Those are the types of plays we're not going to beat this team over the top unless we can sneak somebody out that just on a blown coverage. So that's the type of offense that we've got to rely on this game.
Yeah. At the same time, we got to take some shots to keep them honest.
Oh, yeah.
Again, the Lightning in that formation. Again, the flanker is in motion. This time, Swords takes off. He's hit.
I think he lost a yard there.
Indeed. So no gain on the play. He did lose a yard. It's going to be the Lightning down for the Lightning. Again, probable punting situation. The flanker is in motion. This time, Swords takes off. He's hit. Heat timeout midway through the second quarter. So we'll take a break and be right back. You're watching Lightning football. Family owned and operated for over 50 years, Shelby Concrete operates 9 ready-mix concrete plants from Central Alabama to the Gulf Coast. For your commercial, residential, or industrial service needs, visit their website today and ask for a quote. ShelbyConcrete.com.
Looking for a building company to take care of your home building needs, whether it's remodels, home additions, or building your dream home from the ground up? Donovan Builders can build in one of their many communities in the greater Birmingham area or on your lot or land. Let them help make your dream home a reality. Donovan Builders, 205-678-9481 or DonovanBuildersLLC.com.
Are you looking for a skilled and experienced realtor in Alabama? Look no further than Jennifer Smith with Keller Williams Metro South in Alabaster. Jennifer specializes in helping clients buy, sell, and invest homes in Shelby County. With her expertise and dedication to her clients, Jennifer is committed to bringing hope to every home, one key at a time. Contact her today and take So after the timeout, decision time for the Lightning. 4th and short, but deep in their own territory. Well, not deep, but deep enough that it's going to be punt time for the Lightning.
Well, and I got a funny feeling about it, but I'm telling you, I think so does Banks Academy because it looks like they're lining up in a regular defense.
Yep, and now they call timeout. So with that, we will take another quick break and hear a word from our awesome sponsors. We'll be right back. When lightning strikes, call Craig Doris State Farm, your local neighborhood agent. With over 20 years of service, Craig and his team are ready to help you navigate life's storms. They provide customized planning and risk management to protect your property, provide financial relief in loss, and realize long-term investment goals. Contact them today at craigdoris.com. picture is worth 1,000 words. Let Victor James Photography capture all of your special moments this season and beyond to craft memories that will last a lifetime. Specializing in senior portraits, special events, and more. Schedule now and strike lightning. Are you wanting to buy or sell recreational land or a farm? Call William O'Neill with Base Camp Country Real Estate at 205-470-7812 or email william.o'neill@basecampcountry.com. Base Camp Country Real Estate. It's more than dirt, it's a lifestyle. Fourth and short for the Lightning. It looks like they're going to punt. After the Jets came out and punt safe, they decided to drop a guy back. And it is a fake. And Swords
dropped it.
Thrown behind him.
Yep.
No, sorry, that was Kay Joyner. Swords had been the intended receiver on the previous 2 fake punts that the Lightning have executed, and they missed that time, and it could be a huge opportunity for the Jets.
Well, that definitely would have been a game-changing play for the Lightning, and those are the kind of things that we got to take advantage of that we were talking about earlier.
You know, the 2 fake punts in the prior games, he rolled right and threw it back to his left.
Mm-hmm.
That time he threw it to his right,
and
which is an easier pass,
yeah.
but more off the mark than the other ones, unfortunately. So excellent field position for the Jets. Run up the middle. Caleb Woods is there to stop him.
Great tackle by Big Caleb. I think that it does look like he's able to contain his gap.
So excellent field position for the Jets.
Run
up the middle. Caleb Woods is there to stop him.
Which is definitely an advantage for Evangel.
So I think they give him about a half a yard. It's going to bring up 2nd and 9. Sweep this time from the Jets. Run down in the backfield by Eli Black.
Great play. He's as fast out of that linebacker position as his brother was and as anybody that's played before him in that position.
Sweep this time from the Jets. Run down in the backfield by Eli Black.
To be an upperclassman and gets more and more size on him.
Oh, he's going to be a beast.
He's a beast.
And he's going to grow.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
So an incidental face mask called. I guess it was on Black. Since he's the one who tackled him, I couldn't see it from up here, obviously.
Well, it's still 2nd and 10, so.
Yeah.
But that was a big play.
Third and 10 plus would have been a lot better.
Yeah. I think they're going to move
Whistle's blown. Another equipment issue as they make.
That's the 3rd one this game.
I think his shoulder pads are loose or some kind of rib protection is loose. Number 2 has to come out. Handoff. Hit.
Nice.
Eli Black again.
If he was getting a paycheck,
Number 2 has to come out. Handoff. Hit.
Nice.
Eli Black again. So now it's 3rd and 12. Similar, maybe a yard or 2 less to gain than it would have been on the play with the penalty. Ball on the 30-yard line of the Lightning. This is a huge 3rd down. Swing pass, left side.
Good closing speed. Get him. Come on.
Finally brought down around the 21-yard line.
It's going to bring up about a 4th and 3.
Yeah, there's Desmond Watson. First time we've called his left side.
Tonight. Good closing
Speedy
speed.
wide receiver with good size. Finally.
I think this is an area where Banks would go for it.
Oh, yeah. 4th and 3.
It's a huge down for Evangel. And again, I think the biggest play Banks has so far in their playbook for Evangel is a draw, which I'm prayerful that they forget about.
Yeah.
So.
Looking to throw to the right side. Man open. That's that guy, Desmond Watson. First down, and is that Simon Stafford crawling off?
So.
I think it is. Looking to throw to the right side. So man open.
Simon, or is that Eli? I can't. I see the 9, so I don't. I see Eli standing in the defensive backfield, so I guess that is Simon. It looks like he rolled over the defender, knocked the wind out of him.
Maybe just, yeah. Yeah, he's up now, so.
Yeah.
So a brief injury time out there, and I imagine number 16, let's see.
Paul.
I don't see Dixon out there. I thought he might have been, yeah. Jack Frost is in the game now, defensive lineman. There's the draw. Now he's going to throw a little RPO.
There's a hole, too. Again.
So touchdown Banks on the RPO, man wide open in the flats, and makes the catch and runs it in. There's the draw. Now he's going to throw a little RPO.
There's a hole, too. Call it here. So the wrong line judge, I guess. Right here. He's held all day long by number 21.
Is it just me, or is the video a little glitchy? Now it's fine. So the Jets line up for the extra point, and they go up.
That's good.
23-6. So the Lightning have 1 timeout left. The Jets have 2.
It's exactly what we didn't want to happen. We didn't want to get another score in. Now it's a 3-score game.
Yeah, we had the turnover, got the stop. Then we basically turn it over again with the missed fake punt and give them a short field, and it comes back to bite us.
It does. And frankly, Banks has made it hard on themselves. Through a lot of penalties, and unfortunately, we've kind of given them some breaks with some missed tackles and obviously a turnover. Ultimately, that didn't yield any points, but it did kill a drive. Let's see what we can do here.
Let's see what they go with the little sugar huddle kickoff again. Yes, they do. Squib kick, it hits the Lightning up back, falling on inside the 40 at the 39-yard line.
That's Nick Sanders.
Nick Sanders, they go with the little sugar huddle kickoff again. Yes, they do. Squib kick, it hits the Lightning up back.
Started with something with a minute and a half.
Falling on.
In the past, it's definitely been plenty of time for us to get a score.
So the Lightning have gone with Henry Rhodes at center. Fowler Vick and Emerson Dollins at guards. Reed Castleberry and Ethan Stallings have been the tackles throughout the first half. Sorry, Emerson Dollins is at tackle and Reed Castleberry is at guard. I had those backwards. So 4 receivers for the Lightning in the formation. Sorry. Yes, 4 receivers, and that one's tipped at the line of scrimmage. Backwards. So 4 receivers for the Lightning in the formation. So 2nd and 10 coming up for the Lightning. Yes, 4 receivers, and that. Clock is stopped with 1:24 to go in the half. Lightning really needs some points here to close out the first half. Quarterback draw, Kemp Swords. Nice gain on second down, but the clock is running.
You know, a score here is huge. We get ball second half.
Quarterback draw, Kemp Swords.
Get, you know, back-to-back possessions that are fruitful.
Right.
So, and that drags us right back into it. So it doesn't look like we're in too big of a hurry, but maybe things change if we pick up this first down.
Third and 4 coming up for the Lightning at their own 45.
And who knows? Maybe they know that Hagan's drawn up the touchdown play.
Yeah, well, we haven't seen them take a shot deep in a while.
I don't know that there's
well,
time.
there was the touchdown pass earlier. Swords again, tries the right side this time. Gets the corner, got the first down across midfield.
Out of bounds.
Into Jets territory. And, of course, first down stops the clock pass earlier. Nice to get out of bounds, and it won't
Swords
start
again,
tries the right side this time. Gets the corner, got the first down across midfield. They spotted at the 41 of the Jets. You know, we haven't seen a lot of Kemp Swords running this half. I think that's probably his longest run of the game so far.
In the reality, we haven't run that many offensive plays.
Yeah, defense has been on the field a lot. Little option trickery here. And it's almost intercepted. Looking for Simon Stafford, who was well covered on the field a lot.
Good job of that linebacker dropping back. We've got to be able to see
little
that.
Option trickery here. And it's almost intercepted.
Throw it away.
Or just run it, yeah. Because it wasn't there. I like the call. It maybe needed to be a little bit longer of a run before the pitch.
Yeah.
Kind of sell it a little more. So 2nd and 10 for the Lightning.
Banks playing really soft on defense.
They sure are. They're 21 yards off the ball are the safeties. Swing pass to the left side.
Good
Welch has
block.
got running room. Good block out there from Eli Black, and he's got the first down.
5 seconds left. Kind of makes you regret taking such a long time.
Yeah.
And that
Swing
huddle.
pass to the left side.
Good
Welch has
block.
got running
Looks like
room.
we got
The
time.
Lightning got to call
Good block out there.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they got to draw up the 29-yard pass.
Yeah, it's one shot here. So we'll take a break and be right back. You're watching Lightning football. Located in Birmingham, Alabama, Pryor Construction, Inc. provides general contracting services to its clients. For more information, visit their website at pryorconstruction.com. Proudly serving Shelby and Jefferson counties, Better Lawn and Gardens is your trusted partner for top-tier lawn care, lawn treatments, landscaping, landscape lighting, and hardscaping. They have been enhancing Alabama property since 2011. Call today for a better lawn and strike lightning. With over 20 years of experience, Keystone Surfaces can make your natural stone dreams come true. They have accessible pricing, and the staff is always working to make sure their clients are 100% happy with the final product. They work with granite, marble, quartz, quartzite, onyx, and soapstone. If you're looking for exceptional quality for your next kitchen or bath project, give them a call today. One more play probably here in the second quarter. As the Lightning have it 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line of the Jets. Our 3 wide receivers right, tight end, and wide receiver to the top of the formation.
Come on, hold up line. 2
Jets defenders near the goal line. Overthrown is Will Welch, and that'll do it for the first half. Lightning score 6 points, lowest output of the season so far in the first half. The Jets make the most of their opportunities and are up 23-6. So it's going to be interesting to see what coaches have to say at halftime. Is a lot of coachable moments out there today.
Yeah, there are. And even on that last play, we had 2 guys open in the end zone over the middle. And I know the play has a hot route.
Yeah.
You know, that's where it's supposed to go. But Kemp had time, but he hasn't had time, you know, all game. And so he's got that sensation of being rushed, even though it was really only coming around the ends. But Evangels does have to do a better job at taking advantage of opportunities. You know,
yeah.
we've definitely got it. We're playing a clean game, but like you said earlier, the execution isn't always there. Those few missed broken tackles that we've given up have really changed the ball game.
Yeah, as we're going to watch our cheerleaders perform here. Forgot what I was going to say.
Yeah.
It happens.
It does. We're not used to this position.
Yeah. So we'll just watch the cheerleaders perform, and maybe it'll come back to me. So we don't need to change anything with the nice job by the Lightning cheerleaders. So Evangel down 23-6 at half. I know what I was going to say. Brian has stepped away for a minute, but, you know, this is the AISA defending runner-up. So in I guess, Division II for AISA, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see if I can find that here. So we're playing a top-notch opponent.
Yeah, and over the past 2 years, there's not too many games that the Lightning have been down. What is that, 3 scores at halftime? Much less down at halftime.
Right. AISA 3A is what they are. And if I'm looking correctly, AISA 3A rankings, there's only one school in the top 5. That's Fort Dale Academy that has a win this season. So I guess they've been stepping out of conference in some of these earlier games, been playing some tough competition. Again, Banks is 0-1, having lost to Flint River out of Georgia last week, 27-9. but the score didn't reflect how competitive that game was. They kind of got away from them late. They did sort of fade a little bit down the end. Some bad breaks happened, or fortunate breaks for Flint River, and it looked like the Jets kind of lost momentum there. So not tonight, though. It's been all Jets. So want to mention about our sponsors tonight. Pretty cool thing. We have 2 ECS alumni sponsors this year. We have Squirrel Plumbing, who is owned by Stephen Davis, and Base Camp Country Real Estate is owned by, you can change those. Base Camp Country Real Estate is owned by William O'Neill. So pretty cool that we have 2 ECS alumni who are giving back to the program and sponsoring athletes on the football team this year. And we will play their ads here shortly. Take a break and be right back. You're watching Lightning Football on the ECS Athletics YouTube channel. Window Wonders 205 is a local residential home window replacement company. We replace your old windows with high-quality, American-made, energy-efficient vinyl windows that have easy open and easy clean features. Our windows are tinted, filled with low-E argon gas, and come with a lifetime warranty. Tad Samples is your owner, salesperson, and installer, so you only have to deal with one person. Please call today for your free estimate. Have you outgrown your space? Looking for land so your kids can go outside and play? Or maybe you are looking to invest in real estate and grow your own portfolio. In any case, you need to talk to Sonia Swords at Exit Magic City Realty. Sonia is a top producing realtor, and her experience and knowledge will help you through the entire process. Mention this ad and you will receive a $250 credit toward closing when you list in 2023. With Sonia, you will always have a friend in real estate. Sonia Swords, Exit Magic City Real Estate. Locally and family-owned over 21 years, Pet Stop Pet Fence Systems of Alabama has supplied over 9,000 families with the very best in pet safety and training equipment since 1994, containing over 11,000 pets. Our Pet Stop electronic pet containment systems are unmatched in the industry. With literally thousands of possible configurations, our products can be specifically tuned for your dog or cat with independently adjustable receiver settings for each pet. Give your pet the freedom to roam in your yard off-leash today. For the safeties. Swing pass to the left side. Okay, just working through a little issue with the replays. I'm being told we had our audio being heard as well as the replay audio. So I think I have that fixed now. We'll see in the second half. Great job to Kirk Stallings, assistant producer, who's giving you those replays. It's been a thing that's frustrated me for quite a while, but I think we we'll have that feature mastered here pretty soon. So 23-6, about 10 minutes and 50 seconds to go at halftime. You can see there on your screen. And we are going to hear a word from our sponsors. As I mentioned, two sponsors this year are ECS alumni, William O'Neill with Base Camp Country Real Estate, and Stephen Davis with Squirrel Plumbing. As always, we want to mention that it is because of our sponsors that we're able to produce this broadcast for you. They provide a portion of their sponsorship goes to fund the media activities through the equipment that we're able to buy. We have 2 cameras now, laptop for the software, soundboard, switchers, all kind of stuff that these sponsorships have been able to afford us, as well as a Wi-Fi device that we're able to get a nice upload signal. And so we would really appreciate it if you wouldn't just watch these sponsors, but support them when you need their products or services. So with that, we will go back to ads and come back in a few minutes. You're watching Lightning Football. Locally and family-owned over 21 years, Pet Stop Pet Fence Systems of Alabama has supplied over 9,000 families with the very best in pet safety and training equipment since 1994, containing over 11,000 pets. Our Pet Stop electronic pet containment systems are unmatched in the industry. With literally thousands of possible configurations, our products can be specifically tuned for your dog or cat with independently adjustable receiver settings for each pet. Give your pet the freedom to roam in your yard off-leash today. Team Massey Properties has 44 years of real estate knowledge and experience serving the real estate needs of Shelby, Jefferson, Chilton, and surrounding counties. Offering aggressive marketing strategies to position your property for the sale in an ever-changing real estate market. Commercial, residential, investment, land, and farm real estate services. Call or text Matt Massey for all of your real estate needs. Let's go Lightning! Healthy Harvey's in Pelham, Shelby County's original premier health and wellness shop since 1978. Stop by for natural foods, vitamins, herbs, weight loss products, CBD, and so much more. Thank you for shopping local, and thank you for shopping Healthy Harvey's. Enhanced Dental is redefining the dental experience by helping you achieve and maintain comprehensive dental wellness. Dr. Morris and his staff are highly skilled and trained in several areas of dentistry, including preventative and general dentistry, root canals, dental implants, and cosmetic dentistry. They pride themselves on providing painless dentistry with a focus on aesthetics and helping you maintain a healthy smile for life. Contact Enhanced Dental today to schedule your appointment and experience extraordinary dental care. Strike lightning. At Davis Orthopedics, we understand the toll that athletics can take on our bodies. Our sports medicine services utilize cutting-edge surgical techniques and rehabilitation to help patients recover from injuries and surgery and get back on the field. Appointments are available online at mattdavisortho.com. Matt Davis Orthopedics is a proud supporter of Evangel Lightning Athletics. There's no one-size-fits-all when it comes to planning for your future. Chandler Financial Group understands that your financial goals are unique and your needs are going to change at various stages of your life. With over 28 years of experience in financial services, they can help you tailor a financial plan that meets your unique needs. Call Chandler Financial Group today at 205-620-9499 to schedule your free initial consultation. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Osaic Wealth, Inc., member FINRA, SIPC. Osaic Wealth is separately owned, and other entities and/or marketing names, products, or services referenced here are independent of Osaic Wealth. Bailey Land Group provides land survey and professional engineering services specifically related to land development. We are centrally located in Montevallo, Alabama, and perform surveys across the states of Alabama, Mississippi, Georgia, and Tennessee. We also provide engineering services in these states, as well as others across the Southeast. Bailey Land Group, where we measure our success on the success of your project.
Birmingham Broker was started in 2008 to help people get the most money for their vehicle. Our goal is to remove all the stress that comes with trading a vehicle or trying to sell it yourself. Avoid unfavorable trade numbers and having to meet strangers at Walmart. Let Birmingham Broker take the stress off of you and get you money in your pocket as well. Visit BHAMBroker.com today.
Looking for a picture-perfect smile? Visit Ortho South in Pelham or Calera. We are Alabama's most experienced Invisalign provider, and we've been helping people smile with confidence for over 23 years. So schedule your free consultation today by visiting orthosouth.com or calling 205-235-3134. And remember, smile on.
Are you looking to buy, sell, or invest? Call Mandy Welch with Exit Realty Cahaba. Not only is she an active licensed agent in Alabama, but she has been investing in flipping homes for over 15 years. Call her today so she can help you navigate through the current market. Mandy Welch, 334-315-9720. Recognized by Best of Birmingham 2019 by Birmingham Magazine, Driscoll Gray is a full-service wealth management team. They specialize in retirement planning, wealth building strategies, and estate planning. Their firm has been serving clients for well over 25 years. Call them today at 205-383-4227 to get your free, no-obligation plan today. Securities and advisory services are offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA, SIPC. Raleigh's Place is a Christ-centered foster care ministry that exists to live the gospel by loving the fatherless. They serve children in surrounding counties as they provide and support foster homes, host a free summer camp, provide clothing and other resources, train foster parents, and equip teenage foster youth for life after care. Donate today at RaleighsPlace.org. Still halftime here at Legion Field in Birmingham, Alabama. Try to give you a view of the Birmingham skyline here at night.
It's the best view in town right now.
Yeah, this is really pretty cool. So there you can see the Shipped Building, Regents Tower. What else is out there, Ryan?
You got City Federal.
City Federal.
That's the one with the red just over to the right out of view, and then as you pan, obviously you pan across UAB and Children's Hospital all the way over to Vulcan and WBRC building that sits on top of Red Mountain. We can even see the interstate change where the lights change colors over by the Civic Center, which is always pretty cool up around Uptown.
Vulcan is up there. I don't know if we'll
there
be able to see him.
You can see him right there. Right
there?
That's him.
See if I can zoom in on that. Sorry, I might be making you sick watching at home. This tripod is not the smoothest.
I'm sure others.
No, that's not it.
Others can remember back when.
Vulcan is up there.
Can remember back when Vulcan had yeah, there you go, had the red and green light that signified whether somebody had passed away on a Birmingham highway, and a little morbid, but it was definitely interesting driving through when I was a kid, because I grew up in South Alabama, and so when we would drive through here and you'd see that and you're like, wow, that's pretty interesting.
So the guys are making their way back out onto the field and getting loose here for the start of the second half. You know, we were talking while the ads were running. The score, you know, really doesn't reflect. I think it's like Banks has made more of the opportunities than the Lightning have, and there's certainly been some
misses on execution, but the sloppiness has gotten better. The last week was very sloppy, and the Lightning, managed to get a 3-score win, but you can't make those kind of mistakes against this team, and they haven't. There's just been some misses in execution here and there, and not finishing plays on defense, or just offensively we have really struggled.
Yeah, and I think if I'm correct, we've only got one penalty, and that was the incidental face mask by Eli when he made that big tackle behind the line of scrimmage. And I came in thinking that offense might be a struggle for us, and the score is not indicative of the ball game at all, not by any stretch of the imagination. And our defense is playing very, very good. In fact, we were just talking, if it wasn't for 2 missed tackles, this game is 9-6.
Yeah.
And we're in it, and if we're 9-6 against a team like this, I am full of confidence that we're going to have a shot to win this. And we still do. The Evangel gets the ball first, and if we can get a score out of that and a defensive stop, we're right back in.
That's right.
And I fully expect Coach Romano to shore up the tackling and to make some adjustments on the defensive schemes to make sure that on the defensive side of the ball those things happen.
Right.
But we've got to make catches.
Yeah, we've definitely got to be better, more disciplined in the pass rush to not over pursue, not lose containment on the quarterback. You mentioned it. We do get the ball first, so if the Lightning can go down and score, this rather sparse crowd here in a 71,000 seat stadium will come to life, and that Lightning sideline will come to life, and it'll be a huge momentum boost. And I think if we can do that and get a stop,
it's a new ball game.
It's a brand new ball game. So I wasn't going to mention it. Well, maybe I can reverse jinx this thing. Is it a 35-game win streak on the line?
35-game win streak.
Yeah.
And I think when I looked at the schedule preseason, this was the game that I thought, okay, so we're going to have to start a new one. And then obviously, again, we have Chambers for the end of the year, who beat this team
Banks,
for the state championship last year. I think they were both undefeated.
And we got to go to their place in Lafayette, Alabama. But that's on down the schedule, one game at a time. We got a shot at this one. I mean, I think the opportunities will be there. It's just a matter of whether or not we execute and take advantage of them.
Well, and irregardless of the result of this game.
Did you say irregardless?
I did. I used irregardless. And
I love it.
I do think that our kids, we don't have a whole lot of returning starters coming into this season, and it's going to make them grow up. Like I was telling you before, it makes me more confident against a very good Franklin team that we're going to go see next week. It also makes me very confident in what I've seen about the rest of our conference, and ultimately the conference is what counts. And I have no doubt that this team, although they may have some scars on the schedule that we haven't seen in a couple of years.
That's right.
They're going to ultimately, at the end of the day, be a very good team.
So we're almost ready to go here for the second half. Your period sponsors for the third quarter are Window Wonders 205 and Exit Realty with Sonia Swords. So again, the Lightning will receive the kick to start the second half. They don't go with a sugar huddle on the kickoff this time. More conventional kickoff formation. Squib kick, angle to the left side, out of bounds. Good job by Christopher Staniscavage to let that one go.
That's a good start. That puts it on the 40, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, so
oh. You're going to make them re-kick it.
So back them up 5 yards, and they'll do it again.
Did they give us that option? I wonder.
Yeah, I believe you have that option in high school. You can take it at the spot, or you can back them up and make them kick it again. Well, take it at the 35, or back them up and kick it again. So Coach Smith thinks he might be able to get a return out past the 35 is what I'm thinking. I agree. They kick it deep this time. Joyner catches it on the run to the left sideline. He's got the 35. And the
up the midfield
decision by Coach Smith to back them up and make them do it again pays off, as Lightning are going to start around the 45-yard line. Their own 45-yard line, that is.
That it looked like Will was going for it too, and
yeah,
Joyner just came around and took it out of his hands.
Now, I know Will's a baseball player. He ought to call that.
Ultimately, it was a great result, so
yeah,
we'll definitely take it.
Cade is a basketball player, and Will is a baseball player. So Lightning come out with 4 wides. Cloud in the backfield with Kemp Swords in the shotgun. Swords to throw, out and up. Cade Joyner can't come down with it. And Joyner a little slow to get up.
It's good coverage by number 21.
Yeah, 21 and 1 are 2 of the better athletes on this Banks defense. You know, they're playing cover 2, which is two safeties deep, 2 corners. And the safeties are soft.
Yeah.
So you would think the middle of the field would be open. I'd like to see us. I don't think we've attacked that middle of the field yet.
Well, we did on one play. Or we threw it right to the linebacker, and he dropped it. The middle of the field is wide open if anybody was there.
Joyner, short gain. Well, maybe about a 5-yard gain. They give him 4. 2nd and 6 upcoming.
I think we're 3rd down.
Sorry, 3rd down. 3rd and 6. That's right. Incomplete pass. So a big 3rd down. We need to get some momentum going here in the first half.
Interesting to see what this play will be, because walking into the huddle, Kemp and Will were both checking their armbands. So.
Well, the Jets are in man right now. And you can see them following the slot receiver. Screen pass. Go. Nick Cloud is loose. Got a blocker out there with Eli Black. He gets drugged down around the 31-yard line. That's what you need right there.
That was a great play call. You know, the screen's just always such a great way to mitigate a rush, and they've been rushing, especially on 3rd down, all night long. I thought Eli was going to take his guy and put him on the bus.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful call right there, as whoever had Nick Cloud in the man coverage, let him go scot-free. Usually that's a linebacker. Looks like they're in man again. Man under look that time. Cade Joyner is loose, slips past the first defender inside the 20. 1st down Lightning. Back-to-back 1st downs.
Exactly what we talked about, coming out here and sustaining a drive. And if they could score here, get a defensive stop, it's a totally new ball game. Looks like we've got, is that Wyatt this down? I can't see the other side of the number.
It's either Wyatt or Emerson Stallings. See if I can get a look with the binoculars here. 54, that's going to be Wyatt Chandler. Yeah. He's playing both ways tonight. That's not good. And now he's going on his back. Maybe just a cramp. That's there. He says, no, it's my other leg. The way they're stretching him out, that looks like it's probably just a cramp, which is a good thing. But that's what you thought where you thought the Lightning might have an advantage tonight is in their conditioning. But again, when those big guys are playing both ways on the line of scrimmage and all that pushing and in this heat, it's easy to get fatigued.
We have had some really high temps the last couple of days, so I'm sure that turf is holding it in pretty well. And you know, my son had cramps last week, which was unusual. And, you know, talking to him, if they're not taking care of themselves for 2 or 3 days before the ball game, then
that's right.
The cramps are going to be a problem.
Got to eat those pickles.
That's right. And not saying that Wyatt hasn't been taking care of himself. I don't want that to get out there, but I know my son was not.
Yeah. So Wyatt makes his way off the field. 1st and 10 Lightning upcoming from the Jets 18. Looks like Emerson Stallings came into the game for Wyatt.
And they are pressing.
Yep. Bringing 5.
Get
and Nick
touchdown.
Cloud breaks past the first layer, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown.
That almost trap play on a press, if you can get past that first line of defense, it is green grass and white lines.
So Nick Cloud delivers what we needed here in the first drive to open the second half.
Way to go, Lightning. They're not going to lay down, that's for sure.
Absolutely not. And they did it in 1 minute and 20 seconds. So Nick Sanders on to kick the point after. Reed Castleberry with the snap. Eli Black with the hold. That one's good. So Sanders goes to 5 of 6 on PATs for the season, and the Lightning are down by 10. So we'll take a break and be right back and hear a word from our sponsors. You're watching Lightning Football. When lightning strikes, call Craig Doris State Farm, your local neighborhood agent. With over 20 years of service, Craig and his team are ready to help you navigate life's storms. They provide customized planning and risk management to protect your property, provide financial relief in loss, and realize long-term investment goals. Contact them today at craigdoris.com. Hot mic.
Hot mic.
All right, 10:40 to go in the third quarter. Lightning down by 2 scores now after the Nick Cloud touchdown. Let's see, that was an 18-yard touchdown run?
Yeah. Yep. Again, they were pressing the whole time, and they were all in. I think they thought we were going to drop back for a pass or something, but they were bringing the house, and Nick Cloud on that trap play was able to get up a pretty wide hole, and that was the end of the story.
Little trickeration, and it's
The
Lightning
Evangel
have
ball.
it.
Evangel ball. There we go.
Bounced off the man trying to field the onside kick. Why are they pointing towards?
They're saying it didn't go far enough, but it did go. It hit the guy.
Okay, now he's pointing the right way.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm about to scream away from the press box down the field.
Just let me know. I'll mute your mic.
Now we got the momentum. You can feel the tide turning a little bit here.
Yeah, the Lightning have showed that the first 2 games, so you know Banks was prepared for it. Just misfortune that
got to catch
bounced right off the guy and right to a Lightning guy. So 4 wide receivers. Here we go again. And there's a flag. False start on the Lightning.
Must have been a receiver on our end, I'm guessing, because I was watching from the line to the other side. It's my best line of sight, and I just didn't see anything.
Yeah, we just watched it on the replay. I mean, maybe the slot receiver on this side, Ben Davis, jumped a little bit. But
No, that was
or was it Welch? Joyner.
But yeah, I didn't really see it here. Let's see. Yeah, I mean maybe a split, but that's pretty tough.
So 1st and 15, Swords wanting to throw. He's throwing the out and up.
Yes.
Welch is running the out route, so
some
miscommunication.
yeah, he was open too.
You owe me a Coke.
I'll get your water.
Remember that, Joe?
You know, I was anxious to see us come out of this half. You know, I think I've said it before. I don't know that there's a better coaching staff at making halftime adjustments than what we see every week. You know, we haven't been down, I don't think, since Franklin of last year at halftime. And we saw the adjustments that were made that game, and I'm anxious to see what these adjustments are. They certainly have come out excited.
Yeah, I can't remember if we were down, but we were definitely in a dogfight with Lighthouse in both games at our place.
Yeah.
There goes Kemp Swords. Almost gets the penalty yardage back. Well, 3 yards. Makes it 3rd and 12 upcoming. Sorry, 2nd and 12.
That's right. We were down.
Yeah. Oh, we threw the incomplete pass.
Yep.
Yeah, 3rd and 12.
That's right. We were down to Lighthouse in the regular season game.
Yeah.
I can remember standing in line at a concession stand, and a Lighthouse dad behind me was excited about it, and another Lighthouse dad was with him and said, "No, these are football players. This place knows how to coach. Don't get too excited." And I think we ended up winning the game by 40. You know.
Yeah. Well,
we're close to it.
It was 40-something to whatever they had at halftime because we wound up shutting them out in the second half. Long way to go in this one. Tight end and H-back to the left side. Swords is having to ad-lib a bit here. Watch out.
Good block.
He's going to lose yardage after all that running.
I'd like to see him throw that away, especially as we're coming back and
not take a hit.
Not take the hit. Just throw it away. Our linemen are all behind the line of scrimmage, chasing around defensive linemen. So we don't have to worry about linemen downfield. Just get rid of the ball.
So the Lightning are going to send the punt team on. The recovery of the onside kick does not produce any points. So, and I think what killed that drive was the penalty. I mean, got behind the sticks early, and you had the miscommunication on the first pass route. Again, we are throwing everything to the outside. You know, either swing passes or screens to the outside. I'd like to see us attack the middle a little bit more.
Because it's open. You know, the one benefit here is that I do believe that potentially this punt could give us a field position advantage better than the kickoff would have.
Okay, I think Banks took the timeout, okay. So we'll take a break and be right back. You're watching Lightning Football. Visit Helena Hollow Entertainment Farm and Pumpkin Patch in Helena, Alabama for a day well spent. With everything from zip lines and 100-foot slides to live llamas and kangaroos, Helena Hollow has some form of fun for everyone in the family. Helena Hollow is open throughout the year for seasonal events including The Patch, Supper with Santa, Princess Brunch, Mother's Day Rodeo, and offers 3 event venues for birthday parties and other celebrations. Come see Helena Hollow, where the good times grow.
My favorite part about Media Club is broadcasting the games. We learn how to do the audio-video setup, and producing a broadcast is a lot of fun.
got to make the graphics for social media posts and learn how to update the ECS Athletics website, and we love Mr. Scott's birthday cake.
Fourth and 14 upcoming for the Lightning after the timeout. High snap. Rugby style. Let's see if he's going to punt it. He does, and it's a shank. So from where he actually punted it, about the 45-yard line, it's going to be
I think he actually might have been across the line of scrimmage.
He was close.
The ball was on the 40, about the 42. But
you can back it up on your delay there and see. If you double tap to the on the left side. Anyway. All right, so Banks with excellent field position close to midfield. What looked promising after the recovered onside kick has turned into trouble for the Lightning. Little sweep action. Short gain. Looked like Nick Cloud was there.
Oh, we got a flag.
I thought I saw the flag come in too, but now I don't see. Oh, I see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The side judge threw it.
I would think that's probably a hold in that area, but maybe not. We might have had a.
It seemed like it was after the tackle. Now, they might just been slow to react, but.
They're going to back up the Jets, but we still don't have a call from the official. I guess he's waiting to see if we're going to accept or decline.
That was a hold, apparently. Oh.
Wow. You don't hear that one very often.
No, we had that called last year against us, and I think we were shocked,
yeah.
You know. The Eagles had made it popular. And
the tush push.
The tush push. And
so that's a 10-yard penalty. It's all the way back at the 39 rather, of the Jets. Big run here on
back.
First down. Yep, got the penalty yardage back and then some.
About where they would have had the ball on second down anyway.
So another missed opportunity from the Lightning there to
not sure why they stopped.
Keep them behind the sticks. I think a Lightning defender was slow to get up. Maybe they're making him take a play off. Yeah.
Yeah, that was Simon.
Yeah. So Paul Dixon comes onto the field for Simon Stafford. Wyatt Chandler's back out there, so.
His cramp's gone.
Another handoff, another big hole. And first down yardage, but the ball came out.
We got it.
And the Lightning have it. Reed Castleberry with the fumble recovery.
It's a second turnover.
And the Jets running back is down.
Look, I don't wish ill will on anybody, but I hope tomorrow he has a wonderful day. And we could use the break.
So we'll take a break as they tend to the Jets player that's down. And be right back. You're watching Lightning football. Are you wanting to buy or sell recreational land or a farm? Call William O'Neill with Base Camp Country Real Estate at 205-470-7812 or email william.o'neill@basecampcountry.com. Base Camp Country Real Estate. It's more than dirt. It's a lifestyle. And we're back. So, I believe that's number 2 who ran off the field. It looks like he had a shoulder issue.
Yeah, he's hurting.
Might have come down kind of hard on that shoulder, but he's able to get off the field. He is their starting running back. So after the turnover, it's 1st and 10, Lightning at their own 45-yard line. So let's see if they can maximize this opportunity. Nick Cloud hit close to the line of scrimmage, falls forward for about 3 yards.
Protect that ball, Nick.
Second and 7 upcoming. Getting close to midway through the third quarter. We'll probably have a heat timeout coming up soon. Has cooled off a little bit, thankfully. It's not as muggy as it was. Swing pass. Nobody out there with Nick Cloud. Can't quite beat the defender to the sideline, but he gets close to the first down.
I think he got it. Yep.
And another Jets player is slow to get up. That's big number 52. I think he's the one who got the celebration penalty in the first half.
You know, in the first half, we didn't run a ton of offensive plays. And now we're starting to clump them together.
Yeah,
and I think
good point.
I think you're starting to see the effects of that on the Jets' defense.
Yeah, I like that we're running the ball up the middle more. Jets rush 4, penalty flag thrown. I think they're going to say the Lightning were either moved or were lined up in the neutral zone. Man.
You know, all but one holding call that I can recall, and
well, yeah, we had the penalty to start the drive after the onside kick. That kind of stalled that drive. Anyway, there's a timeout on the field. We'll be right back. You're watching Lightning football. Raleigh's Place is a Christ-centered foster care ministry that exists to live the gospel by loving the fatherless. They serve children in surrounding counties as they provide and support foster homes, host a free summer camp, provide clothing and other resources, train foster parents, and equip teenage foster youth for life after care. Donate today at RaleighsPlace.org. Stephen Davis and Squirrels Plumbing provides residential and commercial plumbing services. Give them a call today for a free estimate. And remember, they are nuts about plumbing. Located in the 1022 Tower right next to Shelby Baptist Hospital, Dermatologists of Birmingham has been serving all ages in the Shelby, Chilton, and Bibb counties area for almost 20 years. Parent & Sons at 5300 Highway 280 in Birmingham has been locally owned and operated for over 50 years. Call them today for all your landscaping needs. From minor bumps to unexpected injuries, Southern Immediate Care is here with expert care when it matters most. If you aren't feeling well, visit Southern Immediate Care in Helena from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. 7 days a week at 225 Helena Marketplace. Located in Birmingham, Alabama, Pryor Construction, Inc. provides general contracting services to its clients. For more information, visit their website at pryorconstruction.com. When lightning strikes, call Craig Doris State Farm, your local neighborhood agent. With over 20 years of service, Craig and his team are ready to help you navigate life's storms. They provide customized planning and risk management to protect your property, provide financial relief and loss, and realize long-term investment goals. Contact them today at craigdoris.com. And we're back. Lightning with a penalty after the first down makes it 1st and 15 right at midfield.
We just need to run the offense. We don't need to chase the penalty yardage. We have to get it back all right here.
Trips to the bottom of the formation, tight end at the top, Nick Cloud in the backfield. Swords looking for Welch, and it's dropped.
Fortunate.
Yeah, another situation where the defender that's on the back side of the defense drops back into coverage to help, and Kemp Swords is just not seeing him.
No, neither Will or Kemp have seen him. They've dropped him back on those deep passes every time, and they just sneak in under coverage. And
yeah, that ball was thrown way late in the route too. So that ball's got to be thrown sooner because he was open for a second. The receiver's got to back up. There we go. And another flag is thrown. I guess one of the Lightning interior linemen moved. So that's the third penalty of the second half against the Lightning, and it's killing drives. 2nd and 20 upcoming. Looks like the Jets are going more man defense.
Well, and they're looking these long downs. They're pressing too. So
they rush 4 this time. Little option play, gets it out to Joyner. Tries to cut it back. Short gain. It's going to bring up 3rd and long.
We just want to protect the ball here. Hopefully pick up a little bit of yardage, but protect the ball so we can have opportunity to pin them deep.
Yeah, I'd like to see us pound that middle a little bit. Yeah. I feel like their defensive linemen will get tired if we just keep grinding. They've got too much speed for us to keep trying to string it to the outside.
Yeah, I agree. And the longer we have the ball, the longer they don't. So.
3rd and 17. Swords looking to the right side. Joyner's wide open. Joyner's got about 8 yards. It's going to bring up 4th and 8 decision time for Coach Smith. Looks like he's sending on the punt team.
And I think that's a good call.
Yeah.
I think right now, your defense is playing good. And you had the opportunity to make them drive the length of the field. So we need to take advantage of that.
Welch just punched this one away. Fair catch is called and made around the 13-yard line. So nice punt by Will Welch. The Jets will have to go 87 yards to score. And just looking at them out on the field, it looks like the Jets guys are moving a little slower, a little slow to huddle up. Our guys seem to be bouncing around a little more still.
Yeah. If we can get a stop here, I think we can continue the momentum. The slowness might be a part of their strategy is to shorten the game. But
well, they got to hurry up because
play
clock starts on the whistle here. I mean, on the snap.
The play clocks aren't running, so I don't.
Yeah, can't really tell. They take a lot of time. Fake the handoff. Good job by Ethan Stallings to make him cut it back, but he still gets close to the first down.
He picked it up there. I think he got 12 on that one.
Looks like Simon Stafford is cramping now. Yeah, he's going to have to come out. So Lightning line up in their 4-4 defense. Swing it out to the left side. Another good gain on first down. Now Nick Cloud comes up a little gimpy.
Another hold on that play with number 4.
Handoff this time, hitting the backfield by Nick Cloud. Might have got back to the line of scrimmage. I think they're going to say he did, no gain. And Nick is still limping.
This big third down.
Yeah, this is huge. Like to see a
now, how many times
blitz
I've said
of
that?
some sort. Yeah. We got guys cramping and limping around out there. We really need to get a stop here. Of course, one of the guys that's limping around also plays is our starting running back. Lightning coming. They get him in the backfield. No, it's a fake. They got the quarterback. Kemp Swords finally brings him down for about 5-yard loss.
I think I lost 3 or 4 years of my life on that play. Watching him try to tackle that kind, you just knew he was going to break free.
Yeah, the quarterback he's really built like a running back, and you saw his strength and power there. Yeah. He was shoving some guys off of him. So the Lightning force a punt, hopefully. It's not a fake.
Lightning defense really has come out of halftime playing lights out. And it's going to take that for the rest of the game, just giving offense multiple opportunities to.
Short punt, fair catch is called for by Will Welch at the 42. Excellent field position for the Lightning. So 2:24 to go in the third quarter. Lightning looking for their first score of the second half. Sorry, second score of the second half. It's 23-6 at halftime, right?
So I just got a text that says from a friend of mine that's assistant coach with me on flag football. His daughter says that it's okay to use irregardless so long that it's not a formal writing. So,
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, irregardless away, my friend.
There we go. Thank you, Ella Ward.
Nick Cloud up the middle. Couple of tough yards. Give him 3. Ben Davis checks out. Simon Stafford checks in. They'll go tight end and H-back. Black and Stafford on the top of the formation. 2 receivers to the right. Oh, my goodness. A bad snap there. Late snap. And another penalty in early downs puts the Lightning behind the chains.
As clean as they played in the first half, they have not followed that up in the third quarter, that's for sure.
Ben Davis comes back onto the field. We'll probably see the Lightning go back to the spread here. Indeed they do. 2nd and 12 upcoming.
And they're pressing. This defense is pressing on them.
Yeah, they got 8 men in the box.
Ready for that run.
Yep. And
we
Cloud fumbled it. I think we got it back.
Oh, thank goodness.
So after the fumble, no gain on the play, or maybe a yard, sorry. 3rd and long. This point in the game, though, this is probably, I'm playing for 4 downs here.
I am if we can get it to 4th and medium,
maybe
4th
not.
and short.
Middle of the field, good coverage, intercepted.
Got to get him.
Ethan Stallings finally tackles him around the 39-yard line. Blanket coverage that time by the Jets defender. Soars threw it right to him.
Yeah, it was just not a well-developed route. And, you know, the routes against this team with this speed, they've just got to really be crisp. You've got to be able to get your steps in and your breaks and sell them at a different direction.
So that's the end of the third quarter. We'll take a break and be right back. You're watching Lightning football. With over 20 years of experience, Keystone Surfaces can make your natural stone dreams come true. They have accessible pricing, and the staff is always working to make sure their clients are 100% happy with the final product. They work with granite, marble, quartz, quartzite, onyx, and soapstone. If you're looking for exceptional quality for your next kitchen or bath project, give them a call today. Are you looking to buy, sell, or invest? Call Mandy Welch with Exit Realty Cahaba. Not only is she an active licensed agent in Alabama, but she has been investing in flipping homes for over 15 years. Call her today so she can help you navigate through the current market. Mandy Welch, 334-315-9720.
Looking for a picture-perfect smile? Visit Ortho South in Pelham or Calera. We are Alabama's most experienced Invisalign provider, and we've been helping people smile with confidence for over 23 years. So schedule your free consultation today by visiting orthosouth.com or calling 205-235-3134. And remember, smile on.
Birmingham Broker was started in 2008 to help people get the most money for their vehicle. Our goal is to remove all the stress that comes with trading a vehicle or trying to sell it yourself. Avoid unfavorable trade numbers and having to meet strangers at Walmart. Let Birmingham Broker take the stress off of you and get you money in your pocket as well. Visit bhambroker.com today.
Back for the fourth and final quarter here at Legion Field. Lightning down by 10 and need to get it together here in the fourth quarter. Is a lot of mistakes made here in the second half, some opportunities with some turnovers. but the penalties have been costly and put the Lightning offense behind the sticks. Our period sponsors for the fourth quarter are Healthy Harvey's and Pryor Construction.
The Evangels really shot themselves in the foot offensively. The defense has definitely stepped up, holding this Jets team, shutting them out in the third quarter. And hopefully they can continue that here. I figure the Evangels got the ball probably 2 more times.
Yeah. And, I think the most noticeable thing to me from the offense is, Kemp Swords has been the majority of the production the first 2 games, and he's been held in check here today by this Jets defense.
And the more that gets put on film, the more we'll see that.
So the Jets go to work going left to right. Screen pass. Eli Black is there. 4-yard gain. And Eli is slow to get up.
Offensively, we just need, Nick Cloud has done a great job of making plays. We've got to have guys step up, make the hard catches, fight for the ball, and when they have the opportunity to really make their play, and that'll come. We just haven't seen that yet.
Second and 6 upcoming for the Jets. Little unbalanced look here. So they've got a covered up tight end on the bottom of the formation. Little screen pass out there to the wide receiver.
We got
and a hold probably.
Let's see. Yep.
So the Lightning corner was getting held, and this one's going to come back. Second and 12 rather after the penalty.
Run
Swinging
the same
out
play.
Yep. Well, this time the receiver's not blocking for him, and he stopped for a short gain. Going to bring up 3rd and 8.
Again, I guess I'll say it again. This is a big 3rd down. So.
Yeah, they've all been big tonight. Unfortunately, when the Lightning get a stop, they haven't been able to capitalize on it. Looking
there we
in
go.
Trouble, and overthrows the receiver in the middle of the field. Lightning force a 4th and long, probable punting situation as the Jets can pin the Lightning deep here.
That was a great job of getting to the quarterback by Reed Castleberry. He got back there quick and was able to get behind him, which really affected the pass.
Yeah, different looking defense than what we've seen the last couple of years out of the Lightning. We're used to those tall, fast defensive linemen that the Lightning have put in their front 4, and this year a beefier interior, not quite as much speed off the edge, but those guys are holding their own. So 4th and 8 upcoming. More pressure. He gets away. And 1st down yardage.
Man.
For Jarrell Perry.
Wyatt had a guy all over his back in the backfield. And I guess the referee's following the ball, and he just didn't see it. But, man, that's just a missed call that really cost us.
First and 10 from the 28 for the Jets upcoming. Jarrell Perry, the quarterback for the Jets, does a really good job of finding the hole in the rush and attacking it when he doesn't have a receiver open. Running play this time, hitting the backfield by Ethan Stallings and drops him for a loss. That's what we need.
That's exactly what we need.
You know, I was thinking earlier, I was kind of surprised we haven't seen the quarterback run more because he's a pretty good athlete. Like I said, he looks like a running back out there playing quarterback.
He's a scary athlete.
Scary good.
Scary good.
So 2nd and 17 upcoming. You know what the Lightning need right here is a pick.
You know, I was thinking about it. I wasn't going to say it. We got another flag?
That's the guy that usually drops them in our favor. Let's see.
Yeah.
Yep. We like him.
Yeah.
So instead of 2nd and 17, it's 2nd and 22. The clock has started. Man, they are taking their time. Let's see. Maybe we can get a delay here.
Yeah, the umpire's supposed to raise his hand. There it goes.
Actually, the back judge. He just
Yeah,
did.
the back judge, yeah.
So throwing it out there, hit immediately by the Lightning defender,
I think he
Simon
lost a
Stafford.
yard. No, they're saying he.
Yeah, no gain. So 3rd and 22 upcoming. Is this a big third down, you'd say?
I think so. I think so.
Yeah,
Well, you definitely don't want them to get it close enough to where they can go for it on 4th down. And they might not have called a play to get it that close, but you never know. They get a broken play and run again.
we need a big pass rush right here. Lightning only rushing 4. Again,
There
he
he
steps
goes.
up. Eli Black is spotting
Oh,
him.
my
Knocked away
gosh.
at the last second by Will Welch.
What? Will was beat on that route. He did a heck of a job recovering. Looked like he had slipped when the wide receiver came out of his break, but he was able to gather himself and dive in there to break up that pass.
Yeah, the receiver was open. Perry just threw it behind him a little bit. Thankfully, big rush that time caused the errant throw, and Welch was able to break it up. So 4th and 22 upcoming. Probable punting situation. Nope, they're going to run a play. Maybe. I guess they figure their defense has been playing well enough, at least try to.
That's true. I think if I'm there right now, I might with quick kick. I think that's what they're going to do. I could be wrong. Yep.
Perry's going to throw it. And now Perry throws it the last second. Was
Knock
he
it
across the
down.
line? He was across the line. I see a flag down.
Oh, I was scared we were going to intercept it.
Well, I think they're going to call him cross the line.
Well, we'll decline that for sure and take the ball. But I was worried that.
Wasn't a late hit on Eli, was it? Oh, my goodness.
No.
Oh, my goodness, no. Because that's going to be an automatic first down, isn't it?
That is not a late hit.
No, I think he was past the line. I think that's what they're going to call.
Yep.
That's right. It's a loss of down.
Yeah.
That is, outside of an interception, that's the best possible scenario.
Yeah. I thought we were going to intercept it down there, and that's one of those you knock down because you'd rather have the ball way up here. Oh.
So the ball is at the 44-yard line of the Lightning. Excellent field position. But this is one where you got to have a score.
Yeah, we're down 2 scores. Possessions are limited. We got to score here.
Little sweet pass for Cade Joyner, and again, good coverage.
Yeah, I think Cade there was waiting for the ball to come to him. Sometimes we just got to go get him.
There's just been little to nothing in the passing game tonight. The Jets defenders have blanketed the Lightning receivers in coverage.
At least we're getting aggressive. So
I haven't seen a screen play called in a minute, so.
Yeah, not since Nick Cloud's screen.
And doesn't look like it's going to be one this time unless it's a receiver screen because
they're playing pretty soft.
Empty backfield. It's a wide receiver screen. Cade Joyner has positive yardage. It's going to bring up 3rd and about 6. And one of those familiar big 3rd downs upcoming. This time for the offense.
Tightening up a little bit.
Looks like they're in man coverage again. Little man-free look. And wide open as a blown assignment. Cade Joyner makes the first guy miss. And he runs out of bounds around the 12. Wait a minute, why are they? Okay, line judges. Wow. Oh, okay, I guess he went out around the 14. Thought he could have got a couple more yards there if he stays in bounds. Nevertheless, it's 1st and 10 Lightning at the 14.
Definitely a big play by the offense. Evangel needed.
You got to get 6 here. I mean,
we
can get a field goal, but Coach Smith said in the show earlier, it's not out of the question to kick a field goal, but you feel like you need a touchdown here. Joyner's open again, out and up this time, and he wrestles the defender for it. Who got it? Tie goes to the offense, right? Touchdown, Lightning. And there's a penalty flag is thrown on the Jets for their disgust with the call. Timeout is called on the field.
I think Eli was open
in
the center.
The Jets coach is not happy with the call. Let's see. So the unsportsmanlike conduct will be enforced on the kickoff. Chorus of boos coming from the Jets faithful. And the Jets call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. We'll take a break and be right back with them. You're watching Lightning Football on the ECS Athletics YouTube channel. Stephen Davis and Squirrels Plumbing provides residential and commercial plumbing services. Give them a call today for a free estimate. And remember, they are nuts about plumbing. Located in the 1022 Tower right next to Shelby Baptist Hospital, Dermatologists of Birmingham has been serving all ages in the Shelby, Chilton, and Bibb counties area for almost 20 years. Perrin & Sons at 5300 Highway 280 in Birmingham has been locally owned and operated for over 50 years. Call them today for all your landscaping needs. After the Jets timeout, Lightning line up for a big extra point here. I'm guessing the Jets defender, I mean, two of them got up, and it was obvious they were upset with the call and did it right in front of the official that made the touchdown decision. So, there's a bad snap, and the Lightning just got to jump on it. I don't know what happened there.
There's a flag.
It's probably going to be on us. So back them up 5 yard. Let's see if we'll kick it, or looks like they keep the PAT team on the field.
Here's a 25-yard extra point.
I think probably so much sweat on Reed's hands right now, the ball just slipped. Good snap, good hold. And the kick is good. Nick Sanders said, 5 yards, that's nothing.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
So Lightning down by 3 with 7:10 to go, and they have the momentum. $7:10 to go in the old gray lady.
Well, I'm about to crawl out of my skin, so.
If the Lightning can somehow pull out a victory tonight after what looked like a, 12, 24, 36,
yeah.
and 5 almost, 40 minutes of futility. Well, not futility, but struggling.
Well, and not just pulling out a win. I mean, against Banks.
Yeah.
I mean, this is, like I said earlier, this is probably, I know this is the best team we've played since I've been associated with Evangel. It may be the best team we've played in the history of the program.
Well, when Kirk and I go back to the 11-man days when we first kind of branched out into 11-man, and we were playing the Edgewood Academies.
Gotcha.
And, those were – and Bessemer Academy.
Yeah,
Ooh, those were some tough nights. So after the unsportsmanlike penalty is enforced, Lightning kickoff from the Jets' 45-yard line. It is an onside kick, but it's not going to go 10 yards.
Nope.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh. So the Jets, let's see what they'll do, if they're going to take the ball there or make us re-kick. Looks like they're going to take it there.
Yeah, I don't think you chance it. You just really never know where this ball's going to go on the turf. Sometimes that's an advantage, and sometimes it's not.
Yeah, I like the call from Coach Smith.
Yep.
Because, I mean, the ball's still only on, the 36-yard line? It's not like they have great field position. It's good field position, but not great.
About normal where we would kick it off anyway.
So the Lightning faithful are making some noise in the stands and fired up for this final 7 minutes and 10 seconds. Channing defense.
Banks needs a big play. We need big plays.
Quarterback run. Reed Castleberry stops him for a loss. Second and 12 upcoming. There it is. I thought the quarterback would run it more, and good job by the Lightning defense to also recognize that's probably coming.
It looks like this second half, Coach Romano's come through with some really big adjustments on the defense, and it's definitely paying off.
Yeah, the Jets have yet to score here in the second half. Good push from the defensive line. They got him in the backfield. He's down. Caleb Woods. He just bulled through his man into the backfield.
I think we're playing with some adrenaline now. Yeah. That's big-time play by Caleb Woods right there.
I'm digging that instant replay, by the way.
Yeah, me too.
Good job, Kirk. Third and 24? 23, if my math is correct. And it is getting loud in here.
I'm telling you.
The old great lady's rocking.
And I think most of it is over here is the football players.
Long pass deep down the left side, over the head of the receiver. Paul Dixon in coverage.
He was open.
No flags.
It's just a little overthrown, but man, did he throw that on a rope.
And there's the mid-period heat timeout. So we'll take a break and be right back. You're watching Lightning Football. Stay tuned. From minor bumps to unexpected injuries, Southern Immediate Care is here with expert care when it matters most. If you aren't feeling well, visit Southern Immediate Care in Helena from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. 7 days a week at 225 Helena Marketplace. When lightning strikes, call Craig Doris State Farm, your local neighborhood agent. With over 20 years of service, Craig and his team are ready to help you navigate life's storms. They provide customized planning and risk management to protect your property, provide financial relief in loss, and realize long-term investment goals. Contact them today at craigdoris.com. A picture is worth 1,000 words. Let Victor James Photography capture all of your special moments this season and beyond to craft memories that will last a lifetime. Specializing in senior portraits, special events, and more. Schedule now and strike lightning. Back for the final 5:22. Lightning are down by 3, but they have all the momentum as they have the Banks Academy Jets, the AISA 3A region, or division rather, runner-ups from last year on the ropes. 4th and 23 upcoming.
Whatever we do, we've just got to protect the ball. Got to protect the ball. And hopefully we can get a low punt that we can handle and get a good return out of.
Yeah, Will Welch is about 42 yards away from the ball, so definitely not going to let it get him behind, let the ball get behind him unless the punter surprises us here.
And I'm wondering if Coach Smith wants to go after this one. And if that's the case, we've got to be
That's a good point.
Be careful on not to
go
get a
for
penalty.
the ball, not the kicker.
Yep.
You know, Coach Smith said in the coaches show they do practice, you know, special teams every day in practice. Usually right after warm-ups, there's an emphasis on the kicking game. So, you know, they practice this. We haven't seen a punt blocked so far in the early part of 2024. It doesn't look like they're coming after this one.
No, it looks like we're in safe.
It's a line drive punt. Will Welch fields it. He's got a blocker. He's got 2 blockers across midfield to the 45.
Great field position. Oh, somebody's down.
Yeah, it's a cramp.
Yeah, it's a cramp on the leg up. Who is that?
That's Kay Joyner. So somebody will have to spell him on the offense. I'd like to see us grind it out here.
Protect the ball.
Staniscavage comes in with the play for the offense, or gets the play in the huddle, rather. Benjamin Davis is in for Cade Joyner, and there's one of those early series. And there's a, wow, oh, he was just tackling Nick Cloud. Another early series penalty by the Lightning. It's been the theme of the second half. Now, these guys are hot. They're tired. Just this is when it takes elite level focus to execute.
You know, they think that they'd be living on adrenaline right now. I mean, because this is, you know, what we came here hoping for, that we had the ball, the opportunity to win the game.
Trips to the right. Jets have nobody deep. Speed sweep to Joyner.
Get up there.
Coming up.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, there's a penalty flag thrown way back in the middle of the interior line. Wow, way behind the play.
Got a hold. Jeez. Making it hard on ourselves, boys.
I'm just amazed Joyner's out there running that fast after just having cramps.
Yeah.
So the penalty backs them up 10 yards. It's 1st and 25. No big deal. 7 yards per play, we get a first down.
Well, it is 4-down territory now.
Yeah.
Told you I was about to jump out of my skin.
Tight end in the formation this time for the Lightning. He is covered up by the receiver on the bottom of the formation. And the Lightning want to call a timeout.
I think we needed it. Let's calm everybody down.
Yeah.
Everybody get on the same page.
Evangel's first time out of the second half. We'll take a break and be right back. You're watching Lightning football.
Birmingham Broker was started in 2008 to help people get the most money for their vehicle. Our goal is to remove all the stress that comes with trading a vehicle or trying to sell it yourself. Avoid unfavorable trade numbers and having to meet strangers at Walmart. Let Birmingham Broker take the stress off of you and get you money in your pocket as well. Visit bhambroker.com today. Window Wonders 205 is a local residential home window replacement company. We replace your old windows with high-quality, American-made, energy-efficient vinyl windows that have easy open and easy clean features. Our windows are tinted, filled with low-E argon gas, and come with a lifetime warranty. Tad Samples is your owner, salesperson, and installer, so you only have to deal with one person. Please call today for your free estimate.
And we're back, 4:58 to go in the game. Lightning with the ball, but a couple of penalties, and they've dug themselves quite a hole. It's 1st and 25. Four wide receivers. We have yet to see Kemp Swords break a long run today. He's looking left, hitch and go. Not there, he takes off. A lot of Jets defenders out there. He goes down for about a 2-yard loss. Yeah, and our offensive line not really giving Kemp much time on that. They say he lost 1, so it's 2nd and 26. 2nd and 26. We need Tua to Devontae.
Yeah.
Five wide receivers this time. Swords looking right. Okay, Joyner makes the catch. Immediately hit for a short gain. Third and 22 upcoming.
You know, we don't have to get it all back on this play, but we've got to get some chunks and to make a fourth down manageable.
Let's see what Coach Hagan Joyner has drawn up for third and 22. Oh, Eli Black was open in the middle of the field. There's a Kent Swords run. He's close to first down yardage.
There you go. I think he's going to be 4th and 1.
Close. 4th and 2. Hey.
That's a bad spot.
From starting off 1st and 25, I'll take 4th and 2.
That's right.
And that's the longest run of the night for Kemp Swords. A 20-yard scamper. Going on 3 hours, easily the longest game of the year so far for the Lightning. But it's getting interesting. Jets creeping up, and they call timeout. Probably a good call here. 2:35 to go. We'll take a break and be right back. You're watching Lightning Football. Are you looking to buy, sell, or invest? Call Mandy Welch with Exit Realty Cahaba. Not only is she an active licensed agent in Alabama, but she has been investing in flipping homes for over 15 years. Call her today so she can help you navigate through the current market. Mandy Welch, 334-315-9720. Recognized by Best of Birmingham 2019 by Birmingham Magazine, Driscoll Gray is a full-service wealth management team. They specialize in retirement planning, wealth building strategies, and estate planning. Their firm has been serving clients for well over 25 years. Call them today at 205-383-4227 to get your free, no-obligation plan today. Securities and advisory services are offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA, SIPC. (23-20) Jets. Lightning with 4th and 2. Just stay here. Swords looking right. Kay Joyner's out there, and it's dropped. He had it for a split second. Nice closing coverage by the Jets defender.
All right. Well, it's not over.
Nope.
We got 2 timeouts.
We have 2 timeouts. The Jets have none.
The pass is a second earlier. It's complete.
A first down here will make it difficult. Lightning D needs to step up once more, playing shutout ball here in the second half. Decent start as they hold the runner to 2 yards on first down. And he is slow to get up.
Yep, good. So the officials called a timeout. They're not going to let him Okay,
There's
look,
actually
they got a guy
another
down.
Jets guy down too.
Yep.
So that is, I think that's number 21, no, 24. The first guy that got hurt, Jaden Myers, the freshman.
This is 52, I
52,
believe.
yeah.
One of their linemen.
John McGee. He goes 6'3", 295 pounds.
Whew.
According to the roster.
Well, anywhere close to that is still big.
Yeah.
And
so after the injury timeout, it'll be 2nd and 8 as both Jets players made their way to the sideline and have their helmets off, getting attention from the training staff. Jets keep it on the ground. Big hole right side. There's your first down. Let's see if the Lightning take a timeout here. If they're going to, the clock stops for the movement of the chains. It should start once they set the chains. They go ahead and wind it now. So the clock is running. 1st and 10. Jets at the 45-yard line of the Lightning. Pistol formation, another handoff. More tough yards by the running back for the Jets.
there goes our timeout.
So good call on the timeout there by Coach Smith. We'll take it with him and be right back. You're watching Lightning football. Stephen Davis and Squirrels Plumbing provides residential and commercial plumbing services. Give them a call today for a free estimate. And remember, they are nuts about plumbing. Located in the 1022 Tower right next to Shelby Baptist Hospital, Dermatologists of Birmingham has been serving all ages in the Shelby, Chilton, and Bibb counties area for almost 20 years. Parent & Sons at 5300 Highway 280 in Birmingham has been locally owned and operated for over 50 years. Call them today for all your landscaping needs. From minor bumps to unexpected injuries, Southern Immediate Care is here with expert care when it matters most. If you aren't feeling well, visit Southern Immediate Care in Helena from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. 7 days a week at 225 Helena Marketplace. So after the timeout, it's going to be 2nd and 6. Upcoming for the Jets from the Lightning 41-yard line. Need some kind of run blitz or something here because you know the Jets are going to keep it on the ground. Handoff, hitting the backfield, no gain. Was that Wyatt Chandler that got him?
He was in there, that's for sure. I'm not sure if Reed was too or not.
Yeah, Wyatt got him.
I think your instant replay is ahead of mine.
So Lightning call their 3rd and final timeout here. So we have one more. Okay. All right, then they were showing 2 timeouts on the official scoreboard a second ago. Well, good deal. I was trying to remember when we called the first timeout.
I think we did call it first time out. We called it when we had the ball down here, and it was 3rd down and long. We called the timeout.
That's right.
Together. So I'm not real sure if
it was 3rd and 22.
Yeah, if the officials are on, know that we only have that we've used them all, or if they think we have one. But if they give us a 4th one, we better use it.
Let's see. Looks like the referee might be about to make an announcement, or no. So clock starts on the whistle, 1:15 to go.
Oh, a turnover would be huge.
Fake the handoff, quarterback run, dragging Lightning defenders for a first down.
He's just a beast.
And if our math is correct, the Lightning cannot stop the clock again.
Yeah, they could knee out at this point.
Yeah. Yeah, so the Lightning will go to, barring some massive disaster here by the Jets, the Lightning will go to 2-1 on the season, and the win streak will end at 35 games.
Well,
and that's going to do it.
I tell you, I know the boys are hurting and disappointed, but it sure was a valiant effort. I mean, to come in here and to play within 3 against this team is just amazing. And reality is there's probably 2 scores in the first half that shouldn't have happened.
That's right.
And one of those go away, and it's a different game. So our boys did just such a wonderful job coming here, and they didn't disappoint. And I'm sure that they gained a lot of respect from this Banks Academy Jets team.
Yeah, the Lightning were down 23-6 at halftime, score 14 unanswered in the second half, but it's not enough. And so Banks Academy goes to 1-1 on the season. And next week, we are on the road again. We have yet to play a game at at the Evangel Sports Complex. We won't play one until 2 weeks from now. Lightning are heading to Franklin, Tennessee again to battle the Franklin Christian Academy Falcons. This time it'll be an 11-man contest. Last year we went up there and played them in an 8-man game. It was number 1 versus number 2 in the national 8-man rankings, and Lightning were able to get out of there with a hard-fought victory. We expect another difficult task next week. So for assistant producer Kirk Stallings, camera operator Penn Bullock, color commentary Ryan Staniscavage, and your producer and play-by-play announcer Scott Stafford, we are signing off until next week. Our time is up. We thank you for yours. You've been watching the